Howdy. Welcome to D&D. It's episode 36 of Anvil the South. Today, we're in for a wild ride of a session filled with gold and walking around and talking. It's going to be crazy. However, yes, some people do have gold. However, these are my favorite sessions. So stick around as I think that, oh, well, that's not very fun. As I think that character development and character exploration is the most fun. I just wanted to let everyone know that if you were planning on big battles, it's probably not going to happen. Probably, unless they decide to, go ape shit on the city, which is completely viable in D&D, so what the hell do I know? If you are just tuning in, or if you're catching this on a VOD, we have abridged episodes on our YouTube that are shorter, cut down from 4 to 6 hours in some cases, to about an hour to an hour and a half. In one case, 30 minutes because of audio issues. But because of the abridged episodes, there's no audio issues, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, that's over on our YouTube, TikToks, a bunch of clips and stuff. But that's really all I have to announce, as I don't think that many handouts will be given out today. But if you would like to go check out any previous handouts, if you're catching up, they're all on our website. And the giveaway, I think a giveaway will be taking place next week, not this week, as Dina has just a teensy bit of work to do, and is very, she's catching up really quickly, so she doesn't have anything to do really at all. I'm kidding. So, yeah. Okay, so.
That was so rude.
Yeah, last session, the party found themselves in Ashran, escorted in by the Baron and a guard who left them to do whatever, just as long as they stuck with the Baron, and sort of kept to their own devices. However, after telling rude high elf what had happened and gathering the wandering eyes of many of the townsfolk, as well as listening to the tales of vengeance by a lingering dwarf, and after 2 stops within the town, the party gained the ire of the Tri-Baron and Baronesses of Ashran, to which they were to meet with them and take place in another trial to defend their ability to live. The trial was interesting. Dagomarus and Nasu clashed, and Dagomarus and Osiren clashed, and Vivian and Nasu clashed, and Vivian and Osiren clashed. And the Baron sat by, nervous, as his life was also on the line. However, due to their gumption and their worth in their ability to use magic and their knowledge as it pertained to the perpetrator of the burning of Tilia Mondelitas, they were allowed to live as long as they gave them any and all information they had about the Southern Brotherhood, Humanity's Call, or whatever human organization may have led the destruction of Tilia and the burning of Terradosia. After they pled their case and after their sentence was doled out, they were then transported, all 4 of them, to the gates of Betwice, to which a guard, a half-elven guard, saw them atop the small towers upon the 8-foot walls of Betwice, ringing a bell and signaling to everyone that the drow had come to the front gates of Betwice in their tiny little Central Realms town. And that is where we left off. So, yeah, it's very, very sad, yeah.
right after the pass that we took to go north, initially, yeah.
So, as the bell rings, you look upon the moderately sized town of Betwice once more. Akin to Dunbarrow due to how condensed it appears, the majority of the town appears to be built along several inclines, rolling with some of the hills. Stone buildings appear to be built rather close to one another and built in a form of architecture that appears to be a mix of brick Gothic and Tudor style. Each building looks to have mere inches between the other. Outside is a brick wall that extends about 8 feet into the air, iron poles protruding from its top, forming spikes. You see just in front of you at the end of the somewhat paved road a smallish circle wooden gate. Brick around its top that looks to be flanked on either side by 2 guard towers made of red brick, and the wall's clay red color appears to be muted by time, now a slick brownish red. The tops of the towers are shingled with clay as well and form a rather neat circle. Inside are the guards that appear to have been watching you as you flew down in a column of smoke, some with crossbows at the ready. As the small, for the town size, sort of like almost like a dinner bell rings, ding, 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 off on the top, one of the half-elves comes down, a man, rather bland looking, black hair, short cut, with ears that look half high elven. He runs up out of the gate that slowly opens, sort of like pushing through, wielding a pike. Yeah, you're just Dagomarus.
It's just the guy.
Y'all from Betwice? Yeah?
We came from
Ashran. Y'all from Ashran, yeah?
Right.
All right. Where are you coming in?
Thank goodness.
Heard some drow stuff too. I never met one drow. I thought they'd be uglier. You're not ugly at all. What's going on? I thought you had like 8 legs. You're not all that scary. And don't even bother with the masculine lady. I know nothing about the drow. And I was told by the mayor just to let y'all in. Ashran said y'all were all right. And I'm using my own judgment here. And, well, you got a hell of a lot of abs, but you got none of them legs popping out of your back. So, all right. Y'all good with me. I'm not one to judge. I'm a half-elf. I got human and elf in me, and if you got a little bit of the spooks in you, that's fine with me too. You got some, yeah. All right, come on in. Come on in.
Yeah, much obliged. What was your name, sir?
Oh, my name's Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah. Nasu. Oh yeah, that's shit. Fuck. That's Richard there, and yeah. Yeah, we're the night shift. Well, we were informed that you guys were coming. So we figured let you into our little town, and you got off and tell pretty nice. So, and they're pretty intense over in Ashran. So I don't think that if they let you go, I don't see many issues with letting you in here. And they said that you'd come here before.
I have been here before, yes.
So, yeah. All right, I'm done talking your ear off. Come on in. I'm just gonna get back to my post, make sure nobody spooky gets in.
Well, hospitality is an appreciated change of pace.
Yeah, well, this is Betwice. And, shit. I don't know where all that smoke's coming from, but it looks like up north it's doing pretty bad. So, yeah. And again, you look up north, and the Elven Shield, small mountain range, as well as the Forest of Elven Life blocks all view of Terradosia.
But there's smoke coming up.
There's smoke filling the entire continent right now. The fires are still burning.
Yeah.
So,
Which mic goes to who? Because you're loud and we're quiet.
I'm 2. You're 1.
We're 1. Okay, and then they are 3?
Yes. So, you guys walking inside?
So, sorry. With my armor, because I have to don and doff it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You never donned it again after, but I'm going to say that you're carrying it on your back.
Okay. But I still, okay, just wanted to know, in case you got into a fight, which I know you said we wouldn't, but that I wouldn't have it on.
Yeah, that's why you knew that you had abs.
Yeah, that's what
But you don't have a wolf's pelt, just so you're aware. You're just rocking like a shirtless. Yeah. Yeah.
Only yours is showing up as having any like light. The other ones aren't even lighting up.
No, no.
Oh, okay. I can't hear anything. I was like, I think maybe they're not on. But I don't know.
Okay, so are you guys walking in?
Yes.
Yes, we
Okay.
enter.
So as you walk inside, you get more of a sense of what the town looks like. The homes in town were made extremely close together. The streets you see are made from small gray stone bricks that appear to have been placed in a wave-like formation due to the brick's apparent tendency to curve inward. Sometimes you see this form circles in the path. Above the rather narrow, but not nearly as narrow as Crête de la, one might say, streets, you see the iron lampposts with small oil lanterns resting within, illuminating the path all around you. The buildings look to be half-timbered, brick panels accented by intricate timber framing, the brick painted white, cream, or left unpainted. The vast majority of the buildings also seem to utilize a jetty, a thick beam supporting a second wall above the first that appears to jut out into the road a few inches, about a foot. Each of the buildings appear to be rather tall, though some appear to be rather thin. The roofs of these buildings are thin, yet incredibly tall triangular shapes that come to a point. The roof encapsulates the entire last floor, it seems, making the large triangle shape possible. The roofs seem to be exaggerated on the thinner of these buildings, some situated at the corner of the streets, splitting it into two and acting almost like a wedge in the city. You also notice gorgeous window work within all the homes and buildings, very fine crystal accented by wood that has been finely placed within the glass. Large bay windows also jut out of these upper floors and even some of the lower floors. Fine cloth blocking the light and peeking eyes from within. The town appears to be, as said previously, rather hilly and curvy. You find yourself navigating wide bends up modestly steep slopes. The buildings curving with the streets and appear to be built into the small hills. The town feels somewhat tight and claustrophobic, but it also feels like a cozy tightness, not a strangled tightness. You see many signs dangling from the second floors of the buildings, though the town appears to meld residents and businesses seamlessly. Some stores resting beneath what looks to be homes, or a few small homes singularly up on top of each other. All right. So where are you guys heading?
It's nighttime, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
How
It is
nighttime?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. So like-
April 16th.
Okay. Goodness. So we're
It's a shame I can't stay for longer. We need to find your friend, right?
yeah, we're gonna find Eupheme, right?
Yes, I suppose I could send to him. I can see if he's still, in one of the inns here.
Right, okay. So you don't know exactly where he is right now?
No, I can find out right now, though.
Sure. Fine.
And I'll send to Yuffie.
Eupheme, we're in Betwice. Are you still here? Where can we meet you?
Once a fellow was sleepy and bed and breakfast.
Once a fellow was sleepy? Okay. I was like, whoa, that was fast. What's that, Vivian? Yeah, I'm at the, Once a fellow was sleepy, I believe. I think that's where I am tonight.
You recognize it.
Is that the one that we were in the first time
It's
we
when you
came
met
out?
Nasu.
That's where we met Nasu! Egg boy!
Egg.
Can I get some eggs? I don't know why I latched onto that so hard. I really did.
He's actually in the inn where we met.
Right, okay. Do I remember what part of town that was in?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry. Where you going back up north after this, right?
Yes.
Where are you going after that?
depends. If these two are still alive, I think I'd like to help them. If not, then Merchant's Rest.
Good to know. You remember where it is. We can head over there now. Right. Probably want to get some rest after we
each
see him.
other again. If I do leave, I mean, we're bound by this pact with the Rock.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'll never get
That was close.
You just be a guard of Betwice.
Yeah.
That's one of the
Tell-
requirements.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they'll pull us together eventually.
If we're still alive.
If we're still alive.
You can stop saying that.
It's very pressing on my mind at the moment.
Well, if you are not alive, then it won't be pressing at all. So just, if you die, you die.
If she dies. Well,
Yeah, let's go.
I'll start leading the way to
It's in like the central western quarter.
the sleeping.
Yeah, we all know.
Great.
Okay. So eventually you see a familiar building. A building you last saw, well, not Dagomarus, but Vivian, Osiren, and Nasu both see this building.
I was like,
Dagomarus
why
is
is
not here.
that? Oh, because he fucked off in Heimdall's.
One where you the last place that you all had a jolly moment with Hector Dollhouse. You see a building, much like the others, same architectural style, though this looks a bit wider than most. And attached to the left side, you see a small archway in the shape of a half oval. Looking above this archway, you see it also serves as a bridge of sorts from the inn, the same half timber style evident there with intricate crystal windows placed within. As you walk inside, you are greeted with a large space filled with many patrons and a blast of warm air shocking your senses, which have all become far too accustomed to not very cozy situations. Frigid air or the feeling of chaos fires scorching your skin.
We're gonna sleep in a bed tonight, you guys. It's been months.
On either side of this moderate hall are pillars of wood and brick. The floor, a sturdy oak scratched within an inch of its life. Within this hall, you see many a table, and even more patrons drinking pints of ale, beer, cider, and tall glasses of wine. Bobbing and weaving throughout the crowds are people, and the sea of alcohol are various serving staff carrying entire casks of various liquid within their arms, just as you remember. Dwarven, human, half-elven, and multiple genders all carrying heavy loads, the arms thick and bulging as they do so, leaning slightly as they pour more alcohol into the glasses of their patrons. After a bit of looking on and getting pushed aside by more townsfolk crowding in, you are approached by a sweaty dwarven man, his face red with work, though he seems rather in his element and not all that tired. Carrying two casks on either arm. Yeah. I'm your monkey's fucking uncle. It's to drow everybody. And they all look. The music sort of stops. Holy boy, Bahamut is fucking wild. And they all, like, a lot of them fucking start coming up. You see some high elves, by the way. Sort of in the back, looking, but half elves, humans, dwarves, they all start coming up. The dwarf like puts down his casks of liquid. Oi! How'd you get out of there? I thought you were miles underground. And then a human comes up. Whoa, you have white hair. That's insane. How old are you? Can you see with your ears? You touch the ground and see like vibrations. And then a gnome pours out from under. Holy shit! Huh. Well, I could learn from you. You make like potions down there, yeah? I'm trying to do some alchemy, and I did. Do you have any herbs from the Underdark. Any at all.
All right,
And-
all right. Yeah, he's he's very very psyched to see. Yes, if you want to talk to him more, you can buy him a drink. And,
Whoa.
yeah, we can.
And you're fucking red.
Yeah, and you can buy me a drink as well, so we can move on.
All right.
Kind of like get in front of them.
drown a red man. Drinks all around me. And they're all. And everyone starts picking you up if you're okay with it.
Oh,
yeah.
get picked
All
up.
right, yeah. And then they try and pick you up as
long
well.
as
Yeah.
as long as I still have my armor, like whatever my.
If you want to make a perception check to make sure that they're not messing with your shit.
Okay, 'cause
then
if
you
they
can-
start messing with my shit, fucking wow.
Yeah,
Please.
I'll get.
Take my stuff.
just punching.
Because it's not sunlight, so I can normal.
Yeah, mhm.
Okay, 14.
14? Okay. And then you're getting picked up as well.
And I want to make a perception check. Make sure I
Okay,
fucking
yeah.
like.
And then you guys just see them like getting tossed away. Yeah.
I need a
Six.
whole person is what I'm starting to sense with you all. I need to be like, no.
Someone fucking takes my armor. Everyone's dead. Bye.
You would fucking decimate them. You are. 16 for perception.
Okay, sounds good. No one
Alright.
appears to be even caring.
Okay.
They do seem jolly, if not a little bit drunk. One of the barmaids seems to be getting a little bit too handsy with you, trying to like touch your abs a little bit as you do it. But other than that, everything seems fine. Your tail is getting like tugged on a bit. You see, actually, as you guys watch on, one of the gnomes has actually begun to swing from his tail. Just sort of as somebody plays a lute in the corner, drinks flying all around. You see somebody. Off in the corner, you see a man. Short half part, missing one of his eyebrows. And a large scar across his chest.
Oh fuck me.
Sort of leaning down.
Oh shit.
And he walks up through the crowd, sort of shoving, and you see him pulling out a dagger.
I'm gonna go step in. I'm gonna step up to him.
Okay.
And I just want to
Out
try,
of my way.
and I'm gonna try and hold the dagger in.
Oh,
Humphrey, it's me.
Humphrey's one of my favorites. I'm so sorry.
No, not you.
Vivian.
Please don't hurt me. Fuck.
Persuasion check.
Man. I'm so pissed that I fucking did that.
It's Humphrey Regalius.
I love Humphrey so much, man. I fucked him up.
Wait.
Persuasion check. Oh, I have +4
That
to
scar,
this
that
now.
was from
17.
me. Dago fucking hit the shit out of me.
Wasn't the whole point? Wait, okay.
I'm surprised he's traveling with him.
But he got sick.
He was so bad.
That's why Titus is mad, right?
No, that's a different guy. Different guy. Close.
That's fine. Buy me a drink.
Okay,
I can't afford my own wine, but I'm sure you can.
I'd be happy to.
I'm sure you would.
Would you like to sit with us?
Sure. And what are your names?
Oh, do I see him?
At this point, yeah. And he looks fucked up, by the way. One of his ears is gone now.
Oh,
His hair is
no.
choppy. He's got a scar that goes through here, sort of digging into his temple.
Holy
His chest is bare, but he appears to be wearing a gladiator's leather arm guard on one side.
Okay.
Tight. Fucking tight.
You see two.
I know, right?
You see two swords on his back,
Dual wielding now.
along
Damn.
with two daggers on either side and a hand crossbow on his.
Holy fuck.
Nice.
The man went from, I'm so fancy.
And who are you?
Osiren, I don't think we've had
Osiren.
the pleasure.
What's your last name? That's all I care about.
Grenmore.
Grenmore. I know of your family. They're all dead, I thought.
Well,
You
all
look
but
very
one.
much alive, unless she brought you back.
You know?
Of course I know. That man over there that's getting carried like a hero did this to me. And you see a large scar that appears to burn out across, like lightning had struck his chest.
Oh.
Yes, with red lightning. I'm sure that is not good. That is not what good people do. And yo,
Yeah, and I'll like hop down from like everybody. Yeah, Fims.
oh, you're nobody. That is all
You-
right.
You tell me.
Yes, well, my name Why don't you tell them my name, Vivian?
Oh my gosh, he's so fucking asshole. I hate him. I loved him and then I hate him again.
This is Humphrey Regalius.
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 Of Regalius family
I
vines.
think my father did some business with your family.
Of the wine people?
Yes, the wine people. The wine gods. Thank you very much. My wine goes for 100 gold for a glass. It's more than most people make in their entire lives.
Yeah, I know. I've had some. It's
Alright, put me down.
Alright.
Put me down.
So you see Dagger just sort of like, the party's still going and you're sort of like screaming away. Humphrey sees you approaching and you eventually squeeze through as he turns and he sits on one of the benches. Again, there are long benches in between along with small tables in this large hall bisected by 2 rows of pillars. Dagomarus! It's been a long time.
Okay, it's bad.
Can I like grab one of the patrons that was like holding me up and like go like, hey, drinks over here.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, great.
You know your brother's looking for you.
Well, that does give me some joy, I suppose. Well, how do you know that? Did you talk to him?
No.
Oh yeah, that was in the.
You can hand him the notes. I think you
Sure,
have it.
yeah. I
Yes.
don't have it. Okay.
Is it that one?
But I know Nasa.
Yes, please, give me the note.
Yeah, give it to him.
I'd like to see it. Well, where did you find this? Rummaging through people's mails?
Yes.
Oh, at least you're honest. Yes. Well, Bradley. He just didn't understand. Dagomarus! Yes, I forgot all about you all of a sudden. How have you been?
I've been tied up, arms, legs chopped off.
Good, good. I like to hear it.
Yes.
I like to hear it. But it seems like that's not happening anymore.
No, I'm sorry about that. I thought I
Oh, it is not a problem. Scars are attractive, yes? And the bigger they are, the more attractive. And I was already pretty good looking.
Vivian, you've only been out of
I'm
the.
sorry.
You've only been out of the ground for
Yes.
like less than 2 years, and you
1 year.
got yeah, and you've already met so many weird folks.
Yes, well, I was searching for my father, you see. And I came across this chap who was disguised as a fairly attractive swimmer or something. And I hired him as a servant of mine because I'm Humphrey Regalius and I have servants.
Right.
And he was a good servant until I challenged this young lady to a duel because she did something I can't remember. But it was a friendly duel. It was one of honor and not to the death by any means. I'm a gentleman, after all. And this gentleman pulled out his greatsword and shoved it into my chest and struck me with red lightning at the same time.
Okay. So so I'm sensing some tension here. Is this
No,
like
not at all.
Is this
not
like
at
a
all.
lover's quarrel? Or?
No. I definitely don't love Dagomarus. But I faced worse. I was forced to go through the Scar of Cruel because I was unable to go to Dunbarrow for fear of a psychopathic drow killing me. So I went through the Scar of Cruel, was captured, tortured for a bit by a man with a strange oval face that looked like he was made of wood and made me suffer greatly every second of the day. I was burned all over my body, and I suffered psychological tortures that I would rather not live again, but I eventually escaped.
So wait, you're looking for your dad, and your brother's looking for you.
Yes, but Bradley would never leave the estate. I was actually on my way to Grecia to go back because I failed in finding my father. I simply have no idea where that man went. But I will lose all claim to my portion of the estate if I leave for too long, so I decided to head back to Grecia.
I apologize for interrupting. I just have.
And at this point, two of the dwarves, one of them jumps on the table, the other one kicks some glasses over to all of you, and they start pouring some ale into your glasses. Aye! Have a good one!
Oh,
And they jump back off.
could we possibly get a glass of Regalius wine?
And they turn around. Aye. It's not gonna be free like these are.
Of course.
Yeah, of course you can, little lady. And they head off.
You were captured in the Scar of Cruel.
Yes, I was. I think they were bringing me somewhere. I fought back daily, or else I think I would have gone somewhere even worse.
Creatures captured you, or?
Yes, creatures. One creature seemed to have a little bit more sway over them. Again, strange face, looked like it was made of wood.
The scar is definitely a problem.
Do you
We
know?
found one of them.
What?
We also traveled through the Scar of Cruel.
I'm sure you did.
So we okay.
Did you end up taking a boat to Trisfall, or did you...
We went through the Scar.
Oh, great, so you even passed me by. That's a shame. That really is a second wound.
Humphrey, if I can make it up to you in any way, I'm currently trying to figure out the scrying spell.
Alright.
If you have a sketch or some sort of your father, once I learn it, to repay you for the unkindnesses that you've done you, I can try and look for him.
I don't know much about scry, but I think that it only shows you the direct vicinity around him and really gives you no idea where he is. If
Gives
he's...
you an idea whether or not he's dead.
That is true, but I'm already thinking that I know that he's dead by now.
It was just a thought.
Wouldn't you immediately inherit your portion of the estate if you came back and announced his passing?
Possibly. I don't know. There's politics. My brother loves me, but he loves money. More than me. That's fine. I love money more than him.
That sounds pretty regalious, yeah.
It's just because you don't have any that you don't understand.
Okay. Fair enough.
They also stole my cart, I believe. No. I lost that in the scar. Yes. They were kind enough to leave me with my cart.
You have a lot of good old friends, Dagomarus.
What are we talking about?
Is there anyone you haven't, like...
Slighted.
Oh, there was that goddess, yeah, sure. You got spiders all over you.
Right.
Well, I'm sure spiders would be friendly to you.
Not anymore.
Things have changed, I suppose.
Things
Yes, look at me. I'm fucked up.
You look well-traveled.
Yes, that is one way to say it.
Grecio, which way is that?
South.
No, it's not. It's east. Sorry, west.
Southwest?
No, it's west.
Just directly west?
It's directly west.
Oh, I guess we're more south than I thought we were.
It's about 2 weeks away from here. It's a lovely place.
Yes. I grew up there for a time.
Ah, maybe that's how I know your name.
Elra Grecia.
Wait a second.
Oh.
You were taken in, weren't you?
Yes.
You were the boy with all the fucked up arms, weren't you?
Oh, one rat pulled it in.
Yes, I heard about you. I was scared of you when I was a boy.
You wouldn't be the first. Or the last.
Oh, Siren, you're
Ominous.
a legend?
No,
so
not a
much
legend. More of a freak.
A pity case.
Oh, that's a kind of legend. I don't know.
It's all right, though. You're all freaks. And now I am as well.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
Yes.
Merry band of freaks.
Well, Dago isn't very merry now, is he?
You're telling us.
That's all right. I still have no idea why my fucking eyebrow won't grow back. I burnt it off. I think that I actually ruined my follicles. That is what I am most ashamed of. I can wear a shirt to cover this up. But what am I going to do? Paint on my eyebrows?
Yeah, you can take
paint
some
would work.
charcoal or something, right? Marketing.
Yes, I would never do that.
You could shave off the other
You can shave out the other one,
I
and
could
then
shave
you
off
could,
the other one.
and then you could take the charcoal and
Yes,
yeah,
I could.
right.
Wow. Those are great ideas. Thank you.
I see no downside. Really.
Yes, I agree. After being in Cruel, I wish to torture myself more by shaving off my eyebrows and looking like Dagomarus.
Does Dagomarus have eyebrows?
No, he doesn't. If you wish to repay me, you can let me duel Dagomarus. However, this is not an honorable duel. I would be dueling him to the death. You left me to die.
I did not. I healed you.
Barely.
I healed you.
No, you did not. It is okay.
And then you charmed me.
Okay. Well, it is
So
something.
you must have been healed enough to charm me.
So it looks like nothing about this relationship's been honorable.
No. This man.
Well, I mean, someone charms you after you slash their chest open.
This
and
man
That's fine.
disrespected me as a creature, as anything, because
You know, I heard of a man who's wanted in Dunbarrow. Looks suspiciously like this man. And he's wanted for about 100 platinum.
I've just met this man, but I'm also not too inclined to believe much that Dago says.
100 platinum? That's split fairly well,
It is
I
a
will
shame.
say.
Unfortunately,
Is that
it
dead
a
or
shame
alive?
that Dunbarrow has been razed to the ground. So,
Vivian?
What have you been doing? What?
Not
You
us.
destroyed Dunbarrow?
It was
Not us. Glaucon.
we're supposed to not talk about it.
Oh.
We're not supposed to talk about it?
No!
Glaucon.
That's fine. Fuck it.
Wow, I guess he lost his mind entirely.
You didn't hear it from us.
Yes, because I'm sure that nobody knows that an entire city will go missing. Come on.
The way that these people like to control information, you have to be careful.
Ah, well. It matters not. So, the duel then.
I do not want to kill you.
It's fine, I'll find you eventually.
Will you try to kill me without a duel?
Absolutely. I wish nothing more. In fact, I'm getting a little erect thinking about it. Just a bit, though. Don't flatter yourself.
That really sounds like a lover's quarrel.
So you're saying that
I don't need to love someone to be erect.
so either I kill you now or I kill you later, is what you're saying.
You may try, but again, it took what? You 3 going through the scar? Whereas I did it
not go through this.
alone?
I didn't go through the scar.
Oh, yes, you were captured, right? This is what you said. See, I escaped. And I made it through on my own. Dagomarus, I think that you forget that I was a skilled swordsman before, but now I've been traveling across the lands. Through the Scar of Cruel. And then around the southern range of Astrid into Kretalala. And then turning around because something insane was going on there. So I didn't go in Kretalala, but I went other places. Traveled past, and by past, I mean far around Viscardi's Mark.
Great. I don't think walking makes you a better fighter.
I don't think dying does either. But we will see, because you shall die to my blades. And it will be glorious. And then Vivian will kiss my boot, freeing her from the servitude of Dagomarus, the vicious drow who was stupid enough to walk into the Tower of the River Judge.
That's the wrong title.
Just fine. And then the wine comes and he. Oh my God, my family is so good.
How much gold for?
And the dwarf. That's 100 gold pieces?
Wait, no, it's
It was
10
not that
gold for a
expensive.
glass.
It was 10 gold pieces the last time we came for a
That's a large glass. And you see, and it looks like a hefty glass. I told you, tall glasses of wine.
Oh! Oh,
I
no!
just said it. Not like 2 seconds ago.
He came in. Okay, that's fine. 100. It was like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's half of my money. I had so many things to buy. Oh no, I'm gonna cry.
Well,
I put 30 gold on the table.
thanks to the red man. Cheers.
Put 70 gold on the table.
I can put 30.
I will put
Okay.
40
Yes,
gold on the
yes.
table.
Okay, great.
Good, good,
Thank
good.
you all. Wow, that was a lot. More than I thought it was gonna be.
Now, did you want this duel? He says that I should do it. Should I? Should I
I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right.
You're
I mean,
asking
what
us
do you
for
think?
advice.
not? Well,
Listen,
I'm asking because
Dagomarus, do not ruin a good reputation.
You can
right?
ask. You can ask Vivian.
These people love you, but if you start beating on a member of the Regalius family, then maybe not.
You can ask Vivian.
it'll
She's
be a duel.
your traveling
Well, I
partner.
can't help if an angry mob is waiting in the midst, paid by my gold, to tackle you with the slightest.
You don't have gold. I remember when I was Astro, your servant.
You're right, I don't have gold, but I am still a Regalius, and I have pull. The promise of my gold is more than enough.
Promise. All right.
Dagomarus.
It is fine.
Ah, such a waste of a good jawline.
Good thing I have eyebrows.
I still have one, and that one is far more trimmed than yours. What would I expect? It's so dark down there, you can't see a damn thing.
I hate this. I hate this. This is me trying not. I'm trying so hard not to metagame because I love this character. I love him, but I will kill these fuckers. I'll kill him so fast. Maybe not so fast, but I'll kill this fucker.
I
Which
think,
sucks. I hate that. Oh,
I think
love
not
it.
killing
So good.
for now.
It's fine. I've never
Not
killed a
killing
human.
now is probably the best.
That is fine, I will sneak up at a moment's notice. In the night.
Great.
Took some levels in Rogue.
All right.
You will know my blade, much like I knew yours.
Yes. Well, I will await that time, but it will not be a duel.
Oh, you're right, it will be a slaughter.
Yes.
I will annihilate your entire family bloodline, Dagomarus. The Skur family.
There
will
is
be
good.
a-
All right. Whatever.
Skirt upon Mortem's river.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna go get a room.
Yeah, we need to find Eupheme.
Yes, well, I wasn't planning on staying here for the night.
How long you been in the inn?
Just today. I don't spend an entire day in an inn. Too many corners.
Right. Have you seen a guy? He's got like braids. Wasn't he wearing like a white shirt? Right. It was like purple vest. Right. He would have had a little light gremlin with him.
What?
What?
You lost me at the last part, but I know of the man. Yes, he's been rather hearty up in the corner over there. I believe he went into a room with a couple of female dwarves.
Good man.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, should we try to catch him in the morning then?
It is. I do not care. I will be sleeping in the
I'm
woods
not.
like a real man.
Great. Well, it's been.
Well, now you have all met Humphrey Regalius, and it has been a pleasure for every single one of you.
If you are parting, could you do me a favor and ferry something?
Absolutely not. And he gets up, drinks his glass. Here you go, Vivian. What was your name again?
Osiren.
Osiren Granwell. I will tell people that you're alive, but I'm not ferrying. I'm not some messenger. You leave that to people with the last name Skur or Thims.
Well met.
Ta-ta.
I
And,
love him so much.
and he leaves out the front door.
Is there anything left in the
What a
glass?
fabulous man.
No.
I love him. I love him.
I truly
Every-
do love him so much. And it's a shame that you decided to make him your blood enemy.
Oh, it's fine.
Dago.
Dago hates him.
Yes.
With the
Oh, because he called you Astro and you were his little wine servant?
Just the personality. Everything about him. I love him. I think he's fucking awesome.
You guys all have your ale in front of you on either side of a large bench. At this point, the party is mellowing out a little bit, but people still appear to be looking at Dago, though his face has shifted to a more contemplative, if not a slight bit rageful. So they don't pay him as much attention, but the merriment still proceeds. Dwarves jumping on tables, half-elf maidens pouring as well. You find yourselves amidst the inn.
I would like to go up to the front.
All right, so
Try to wave a staff when we're down.
a long bar that ends on either side before the
Sure.
room actually ends. You see a human sort of vigorously wiping down. What can I do for you?
Yeah. How many beds a room?
How many beds are in a room?
Yeah.
Let's see, I don't know, 2, 1? It depends on the room, man.
Right. Okay. 2 rooms, 2 beds each, next to each other if possible.
2 rooms, 2 beds.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I have any with 2 beds next to each other.
Fine.
Off the top of my head. Yeah, okay, I'll be right there, just a second. What?
Fine. Just 2 beds, 2 rooms.
Okay. What table are you at?
Huh?
What table are you at?
Oh. Do I see it from?
Yeah.
Yeah. I point to it. Yeah.
All right, I'll bring the keys out to you. I'm really busy, man, so
Yeah.
can you,
Yeah,
piss
okay.
off? All right. All right.
I got us rooms. Couldn't get them next together, but we're in. So.
Do you usually sleep in adjacent rooms?
I mean.
It's convenient.
The high elves begin to walk over.
No, they don't. Leave us alone.
Okay. Hey, here
They
we go.
pull up on the benches. One right next to Dago, the other right next to Osiren.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna take my coat ale and be like.
Sure, why not? Thank you. Thank you. The one next to Dago sort of like shoves in.
People are really trying to find Dagomarus today.
What do we have here? A drow not covering his face, and a human not ashamed to be alive. 2 things I hate to see in an inn full of merriment.
Maybe you should leave then.
It seems that quite a lot of the merriment was actually from me entering.
Yes, well, people love a freak show, don't they?
Yes.
Huh. What brings you here? Out of the pit? It's been a while since I saw shit walking.
We have passage from Ashram.
They're coming for your ass.
God, man. There's so many people I just want to not kill. Dago's like, want to not kill.
And the one across next to Siren.
To put it in the list.
What did you say?
We have passage from Ashran.
Don't worry, I heard.
Good. All right.
We both heard. It's a shame. I thought the Tel Haloch were a bit more intelligent.
And who are you?
Part of the Queen's Guard. The Queen's army.
Well, wait. Did you make it out?
No. The Queen's army is not the Tel'Dorai.
Oh. Y'all have
But I'm assuming you all know what happened to Celia.
It's on fire.
Yes, it is on fire.
We know what you know.
Well, enjoy your drinks. And they stand up.
Yo, if we fucking knock on our door at night, it's like...
No, I'm sorry. Occupied.
And the high elf sitting next to Dago drinks a bit. Pours it on top of it.
Oh my gosh!
He pours it on Dago.
On top of his head.
Do they have weapons?
Uh-huh.
Fuck, man. Okay, I have to... Oh, fuck. I can't. Don't metagame, don't metagame. Okay, here we go. I try to grab him at his throat.
It's a bit too tall. He's a bit too tall for that.
Okay, then I'll stand up and
So you stand in, okay, so you, and he, do it.
And I'll grab Dago by his.
Give everyone a reason.
I'll grab that Dago by his arm and be like, Dago.
And I just your fucking skinny ass arm. And I just look at him.
Give him a reason.
I don't need a reason.
I'm not saying your reason, I'm saying give everyone else a reason. Let them see what I see.
I will not that.
Yes,
And I just let him go.
weak.
God, they're just pussy.
I know, these guys literally, he would be like, he's like, do it. And I'd like kill him, and his friend would be like, no, what the fuck? You actually mean it, man. Like, fuck you.
And they walk back to their table.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn.
We're taking a trip over.
Man,
Hooah!
okay, cool. Great.
All right.
It's never a dull moment with you people.
Vivian, what time is it?
Like 8:40?
8:40.
Damn, it's only been 40 minutes?
Yeah, dude.
It's been like 2 hours. Okay.
If I take a quick scan of the room, I don't see you, Fiend, correct?
No one has tried, so make a
May I
perception
take
check.
a Please.
It's pretty jam-packed.
He went to.
Perception 15. Well, Humphrey said he saw him go up at some point. Do you think he was paying attention? 15.
You send to him in the middle of his...
Well, that's why I'm
Vivian, what's happening?
So that's why I'm looking for him first. And if I don't see him, I'm going to assume that he is busy.
Okay, you do see him.
Okay.
Oh!
You see him by the bar. He is talking to many people, but he does not seem to be pleasuring female dwarves.
I do see him.
Oh, where is? Okay, yeah. I'll walk up.
Okay, so you fiend, having a joyous time talking with the bartender who's engrossed in one of your stories of Varantuk's spine.
Yep. and there I was. A windy bridge. 2 floating villainous creatures at my front and back.
And then Nasu.
And then I'll come up and I'll be like, and then I shot him in the ass.
Oh, I could not forget your face. An old friend. Yes, I was just telling these wonderful people about our time.
Mm-hmm.
Some didn't believe me.
One of the halflings is.
You're the red fucker.
Very same.
That fits.
Watch out, y'all, he bites.
Really? How much do you cost?
Oh!
Too much for you, little fella, and I'll pat him on the head.
As you pat him,
No.
tumbles off of the stool.
Poor guy.
One of the humans like, hi, mate.
You all right, Danny?
A red man tried to kill me. He sort of just like stumbles off. Why?
You tell him that tomorrow night. Yeah.
So you really did survive. I was, I didn't think you actually would. I mean, she was pretty serious.
Yeah, well, I can't. Yeah, hard to believe. But we're here now.
Well, if you did die, I have been telling your story, so you would be immortal in some sense.
You know, it feels oddly fulfilling.
I mean, I
Appreciate it.
embellished a few things, but
Why wouldn't you? Please.
I
Yes.
needed to in some respects.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Tell him I shot you in the ass twice.
oh, yeah, I tend to skip over that part.
Okay, all right.
But, Vivian, did she survive as well?
Yeah, so we're over here. Why don't you come this way?
Oh, sure, yes.
You peel yourself
Okay.
away.
Yeah.
The bartender starts wiping down your spots. All right, have a good one. All right.
Well, did they just let you go?
Who is this?
This is.
Please. Eupheme. Deleonore Eldercrest. It's nice to meet you. 2. Drow.
Right. Eupheme, this is Dagomarus Skur, and this is Osiren Grimoire.
Right, you're the person I'm supposed to hand this to.
Right. Yeah.
You have the...
It's never not uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You have the, clink, yes? Straight to the point, okay. It's in my room somewhere, but I'm sure I can hand it to you, sure. But first, why don't we drink a little?
Yes, it's nice to sit and be safe, I think.
Not still young. Round out some more drinks.
What's your passive perception, Dagger?
Whoa.
16.
16?
Why are you saying that?
You see a woman that keeps on like looks half elven, looking at you at the bar.
Sounds good.
Just walk around with your tits out.
Eupheme, you also notice, has a couple women looking at him as well.
Now, I've been telling you stories around this town ever since I've gotten here. But I've used different names, so if you hear some things that sound familiar, don't be too surprised.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Red Fucker will, I'm sure it'll be pretty
To
apparent.
be fair, I was
Wait, now does
past a
this...
few drinks when I...
Well,
came
does
up with
this
that one.
mean, does this mean I get to throw my weight around? Maybe get some of the shops?
I would love it for you to try.
Our shop's
please,
still,
make
our
sure I'm
shop's
there.
still open in this town.
Of course, why not?
Well,
Not this late, but
Oh,
I
not
didn't
this
know.
way.
in
It
general.
was like 9 o'clock. I don't know. Who knows?
I haven't been doing much shopping anyway, so.
Yeah, I heard you just been drinking and yodeling, right?
I'm more of a storyteller, but I'll catch it. If I catch a tune, I'll repeat it, yeah.
and where are you going?
Oh, probably somewhere I've already been. I don't know. Where are you going? Would you like for me to leave?
No, I meant traveling tonight.
No, I'm more of a traveler for traveling's sake.
All right. Great. Perfect.
I'm glad you think so.
I'm glad you made it back somewhere safe.
And I didn't have to be knocked unconscious for it.
Yes.
Yeah, how did
Convenient to
they-
not have to walk through the shards either.
How'd they get you to Betwice anyways?
It just flown?
Teleported.
Teleported? Oh, it's magic.
Yeah.
I don't
There's a
really know how it
teleportation
works.
circle in Betwice.
And it was it the one lady that knocked us out that
No, they
Took
sent
you?
someone.
do you remember what they look like?
Elven?
No, human.
Human? Oh. Some human. I wasn't quite sure. I didn't ask any questions. I was kind of afraid they would check my stuff.
Yes, that would have been unfortunate.
Sure, that makes sense.
So I kept my mouth shut. Your friend is quiet.
Sorry? Yes, the eternal soul you're holding in your room is something that, I'm thinking might have meant a great deal to his family. He has, places to be. Right?
It's still Clink, though, right?
I hope so. I don't know what
Clink
it is.
is the middleman.
Clink, yes.
Clink or not, I need it.
It will take a target off of your back, you feel.
A target?
We didn't know at the time of finding it, but there are some people looking for that object.
A
and-
Maxim.
Yes, and Osiris is looking for those people. So
They killed my family. Well,
Wait, did Maxim kill your family, you think?
Osiris family.
Oh, okay.
The Maxim's been killing everyone.
Killing everybody's families.
The
Jesus
Maxim's
Christ.
like,
All orphans in the world.
I hate parents.
No, my family may yet be alive. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well,
how is Hithgor?
he's growing, right? He's still growing.
Mm-hmm.
That thing freaks me out.
It's about the size of a basketball now.
that's tight.
Whoa,
Fucking
that's you've been feeding him?
Hell no, I haven't. What does it eat?
Well, I don't know. I just didn't know if you had seen it consume. He's just growing.
He's just getting bigger and bigger. I keep
What
it
is
in
this?
my rooms.
We don't really know what it is.
Ball of lightning or something.
This
At that point, when you say that, one of the half elven women, straight long hair. I know what else can grow bigger and bigger. As they walk past and they're looking at both of you.
Thank you, Elena.
By the way, this entire time you're being like shoved because of how many people are in.
Oh, we're on benches, right? We're not in like a blue field.
Yeah,
that
no.
makes sense.
It's always so popular, but some travels, really.
She was like right next to you. You felt her squeeze against you as she walked past.
great. I don't do anything about it.
Dag was loyal.
Ooh. Man of faith.
Loyal to law.
You don't have 8 legs. I don't want to.
You just gotta scare the shit out of me. Holy fuck! I love it.
Okay.
Every time I see Lowell.
Oh God.
Holy
Okay.
fuck, I love it. What that mouth would do.
What both mouths?
Yeah. What did that maw
Yikes.
do?
The maw on your torso is so hot.
Yikes to all of you. Fuck.
we can take him off your hands, Hithgor.
Oh, I demand it.
Oh,
Yes.
that works out then.
Right.
Absolutely, I do. I mean, it's cute and all, but I don't think I'm ready for that kind of life right now. Taking care of a little thing like that.
Yes, well, neither am I, but it's the last thing we have alive that is Clink-ish, so can't really just set it free.
I mean, for all you know, it could just be a parasite, but
Have you been feeling more tired?
No, but it stays close to Clink.
Does it?
I mean, it was born from the man, so
Yes,
I
it
mean,
does.
makes sense.
I know we did not.
That's interesting.
A small,
Yes.
much
ball
larger.
like
Yes, it has this circle in its center that just points at you.
I mean, it looks like
Vortex.
it's a humanoid figure, right?
No, it is a circle with 2 arms.
Yeah.
It's like hands having 3 finger-like things.
Oh, it's like fucking Kirby.
No,
More
it,
like the
Does it have a face or is
homunculus
it just
from
a circle?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, it's not a face. It has a
but it has really,
Oh,
really
oh,
skinny
oh, oh.
legs. Very
Yeah.
skinny, just
Yeah.
like
Maybe like-
singular lightning arches.
I'm gonna look it up.
Or like Calcifer from House Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Like if the homunculus
Yeah.
and
But
Okay.
just a
Calcifer were-
swirling,
like
like
what
black and
she's
purple
Right.
vortex,
Okay.
sort of like the eye of a storm.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
its center.
Okay.
Cutie.
Yes, I've had to buy 2 separate rooms so that I don't scare whoever I bring back to my room.
You've just left him alone?
It's, at certain times, I mean, now he's alone.
If he's been staying next to the item, I wonder if it's a good idea to separate it.
Understood. Gotcha.
Well, I mean, I'm giving them both away. I don't want anything to do with them, so do what you want.
Yes, sorry. No, I'm just thinking of Osiris taking the eternal soul. We'll figure that out when we come to it.
I don't know if I
I'm
would.
drinking.
I don't know if I'd want to take this random creature with me. I don't know if it's friendly, maybe.
He's quite cute.
That means so little coming from you, Vivian. No offense.
I'm trying to decide if I take some. Okay. Okay. It has very little arms. I don't, then I'm just gonna take my ale and go.
You'll have to excuse me, Eugene.
As you're talking, a dance between 2 gnomes breaks out on top of the table, just beyond you.
Rowdy
And
crowd.
gets another circle going around them. Some dwarves start like trying to like trip them. They're stout and they're like
Whoa.
kicking them away. They're all having a good
God,
time.
there's chaos happening here.
Mm.
If they get hurt.
God, it's
Did we get you said we got rooms?
Yeah, I got rooms for the 4 of us.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
They have keys at the bar.
The bartender said he was gonna send them
Yes, well he seems busy. So.
over this, right? Yeah. So, once we get them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, once you guys head back, I can take you to Hithgul.
Shall we go now?
Now it's fine.
I mean, we should probably wait till we have room so we can keep the stuff in there, right?
Well, we can go get the keys now.
Well, we can have another drink.
You can relax. Another hour or 2 ain't gonna hurt.
Have you heard some of the news lately, Yuffie?
No, it's just been. My days are skewed right now.
Have you been
It's
outside?
been smoky.
Yes.
I'm gonna just shoot a quick look to Osiris.
I do trust him with the information. I don't know where you were planning on going next, but we were.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna say it loud enough because obviously it's super fucking loud in here. But I don't want to. I want to try not to be overheard.
You guys have been talking rather loud because it's hearty and very.
Sure. I just want to be
yeah.
very specific with how I'm like. I don't want it to just be shouting, "The queen is dead!" So that's great.
we were taken to Tilia
Do you think this can wait?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, Vivian, are you really sure this information is consequential to you, Fiend?
I'm gonna stand
Yes.
up and look around for the high elves.
They're just sitting in the corner watching the gnomes dance at this point, sort of like.
Those rapscallions.
Wait, sorry, Vivian, you were responding.
I do think it's important information for him to know.
I
don't
mean,
see why there's any reason why he shouldn't.
well, no offense, you Fiend, but do you give a fuck about the High Elves?
It's not
It is
a
about the
matter.
world.
It's about the world. It's about traveling. You're a human. It's a very strenuous time to go in the Central Realms or
As
the
a
Southern
human.
Realms as a human.
I am very confused right now.
Well, Siren is right. We'll speak about it perhaps when we go and see Hithgall. Maybe not in a crowded room, but
Yeah.
there are some major
Secrets?
events going on right now that you should probably be privy to.
We will tell.
Yes.
We will tell.
This sounds intelligent.
All right.
With my criminal background,
Sure.
I would like to see if I can see anybody that looks seedy or shady. Anybody that I can point out.
That's not what the criminal background really does. You can just,
Oh.
you just can, like, you have contacts. You have a criminal contact, and you're able to find, like, a criminal underbelly if there is one. You're not like a,
Okay,
you're not
alright.
like a police dog.
Well, okay, all right. How would I go about then finding out who would be a contact here? Would that be like asking around
Someone's like
persuasion?
throwing like gang signs or something. They're just like walking around like dancing, but they're just like throwing hand signs. Right? It's like I am.
Or trying to sling slits
Yeah.
in the
Oh.
fucking
You
tavern.
want some splits?
Ooh.
Hang on.
You
Dagger
want
would
some-
be like,
you want some splits?
Be like, there's that bitch Humphrey.
How would you go around doing that? You just have to talk to people.
Yeah, we'd
I
have to
mean,
talk.
Yeah, although with your criminal background, you would know that Betwice doesn't really have that much of a criminal underground. It's not a big city. It's not a big enough city, really.
Okay, but we are closer. I do know that now that we're closer to like Kernmerkur and Kernlet, right?
Yeah, so, but again, Kernmerkur is closer to the south, so you're going to find more like smuggling criminals. It's also
Yes.
a bigger city, right?
Yeah,
So
and they got the train, right?
Okay, I still want to perceive if I see anybody with Dreamer's Threat tattoo.
sure, yeah, make a perception check.
Okay,
Oh, remember that bit? That was
remember that bit? Yeah.
The dream's thread.
Okay. Natty one.
Ooh,
Your eyes are closed.
you're getting a little bit tipsy.
Yeah.
The
Cool.
gnomes dancing looks very fun.
Okay.
It's also incredibly hard to see people's forearms.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a bit-
there's crowds of people jumping on tables. Yeah, it's difficult to see shit.
I mean, you two, at least. I mean, you've survived what would be an experience with death, basically. I mean, when you were taken away by the elves, I thought that would be the end of you.
Honestly, you
It
think
was
if
supposed to be.
when we tell you what happened, you could put it in a book and sell that bitch all the
We
way
could
around.
go tell you now in your room.
You're quite the impatient fellow, aren't you?
I do not like it in this room right now.
Too much merriment? Too much fun?
I am not wearing a shirt and people keep rubbing up against me.
It's just.
Do you want mine?
No, I do not.
I need to get some clothes tomorrow. We can get some.
Yes, well, yes.
Oh, yeah. Y'all got any more shopping to do? I thought y'all finished that in Ashland.
No,
I
we were
got none of mine.
interrupted.
Yes, we were cut short.
And the Baron said that he would try and get you and Dagomarus in after we were done, so that you both could get anything you needed. So we didn't get anything
Right.
to account for that either. I don't need to get very much. Maybe just stuff to the general store.
It's fine.
I
I
tell you.
just. Yes.
We can
Fine,
take care
fine.
of that tomorrow. A cart, I think, would be good.
Personally, I don't need anything. I think I'm well equipped.
Good. At this point, you hear, "Hi! Hi!" And everyone sort of just like quiets down. What do drow dances look like?
Oh!
And a human comes out and like pushes through. We forget about this man. And the red one. Come on, stand up. And the man grabs you by the shoulders and like tries to reach you up. Sort of stumbles back.
Dan.
I stand up and it's just, and I have like my pack that was next to me, and it's just I look at it and watch this.
I'll just go sit next to it. and
I'll
just
get
kind
up.
of-
And the gnomes stop and they
Okay.
sort of like
I
follow
wanna-
for a second. Are we about to say it? And they
Okay.
sort of like crawl over on the table and like.
God, I love them
I
so
wanna
much.
I wanna take off my pack and have everything except my guns on me.
Okay.
And I'll go and I'll get up and I kind of want to take a little bit of attention off Dago, and I'll go
I'll help
like,
with that. I'll go. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the one, the only red fucker. And I'll give
Everyone erupts.
bardic inspiration.
I'll cast a little minor illusion of like little sparkles. And
Everyone-
actually, sorry, little flames.
You see the halfling that he pushed over, just like.
I'll be like,
Yes, the red fucker
Okay.
from the stories.
I'll be like, y'all want to see something? And I will cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Get it?
And I
You're
will
getting
do,
so much mileage out of
I will do, cause harmless tremors in the
Okay.
ground. Flames, any flames around will intensify,
Okay.
and then the front door, if it's unlocked, blows open.
Okay. And okay, so you do this and they.
Yeah.
And everything sort of like
Yeah.
goes silent.
He's gonna dance.
And then I'll, I'm gonna, no. And then I,
no.
and I want to take out my pistol and do some tricks.
Okay, and you take
okay.
out your pistol after
Yeah.
that, and they all. And they all fall to the ground and cover their fucking heads.
Oh no!
And the bartender goes, "Oi!" And the high elves.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
And I just start spinning it.
What was that you just did? And everyone's still on the ground. Everybody, put aside! Put aside!
Oh god, we can't have a moment of fun, can we?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm just doing some tricks with it.
Pulling out your blast cannon,
Well,
using magic.
But is that mad? I can just do that. I don't know.
You know, I think you're a little bit too drunk. And it's a good thing that I have authority across every city in this realm. Looks like you're going to the stockade for a night. A little bit too intoxicated. That's a shame. Everyone was having so much fun. Can't you see? Covering their heads in the fetal position. Having so much fun because of you. And they grab you. And they begin to escort Nasu out.
Wait,
No, it's fine. Thank you.
we can vouch for him. He won't be causing
I
any
don't
trouble.
need you to vouch for me, human. And they continue to walk out.
Is there a bail we could pay for him? Okay. I'm sorry.
We will get him
Alistair
tomorrow.
back.
It's fine.
And they walk out with Nasu.
Fuck.
Well,
Oh,
They all. But, weren't you going to dance here?
I can dance if you'd like.
And everything, they all stand back up, and the alcohol spills once more. And
are those the
they
only
begin
two
to-
elves?
Yes, the
Oh,
only two high
yeah.
elves.
God, they're such
Rum.
bitches, man.
Well, say what you can do!
okay. From the time in my backstory when I would, the time when I would go to the bars. Let's go. I never danced. Well, actually, because I would have been disguised. I knew how to play ocarina, and I didn't know how to dance. We're gonna see if
You
I
have
know
an
how to dance.
ocarina still.
Tootie.
No, I don't, because
Yes.
I've lost all my items so many times. I bet it.
No, but I'm sure you would have gotten one at Trenton, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so
Okay.
so you have that.
Well, they wouldn't have taken it when,
You
Oh, no, I got all my
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
They're gonna be like, no,
Yeah.
fuck this.
So then I will. Is there music playing right now?
Yes.
Can't keep his ocular.
They started back up again once the high
Then
elves.
I want to start dancing, and then at some point go like if I. Well, actually, let's just see if I can fucking dance. Okay.
Make a performance check.
That's.
I'll give you bardic inspiration as well.
And then what is that? Plus
Just toss
D6.
it.
plus D6.
It's tavern time. It's
Yeah.
primo.
That's what they're for.
Yeah.
Okay. 13 plus 4 plus 2.
Hey! 19. So, Dago, a little nervous at first, but you see him
It's like
start
I don't think
moving.
I've like ever dance other than my room.
Dancing alone is different too.
Yeah. So, but it's
Aye. Aye. And they
Yeah.
Yay.
start clapping, and you hear a little bit more of a circle begins to open around you. The gnomes get up again, and they begin tapping on the ground. Eupheme, at this point,
I wanna
seeing
join
that
the
you
band.
can actually dance, stands as well with the band,
Pan flute with the band.
begins
Oh.
playing the pan
and
flute.
I see that, and I go over, get my ocarina, and then I start.
Playing the ocarina?
Yes.
Make a
Yeah.
performance check with advantage, because
Wow,
you're feeling
it's
yourself.
a poodly toot night. Come on, buddy.
16.
Hey,
16?
That's good.
Performance, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as you pull out your ocarina, they, oh my god, I just got an ocarina, and everything. They pick you up and they grab you by the arms, interlocking, and they begin like humans, half elves. You see some dwarves along with it. A dwarf like jumps on your back. You can handle me. It gets on your shoulders and begins drinking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drown everybody.
And Dago's having a good time.
Yeah.
So.
For the first time since you met him, Dagomarus has a smile upon his
For
face.
the first time since we've been up here, they've been nice to a drow. I'm gonna cry.
At this point,
No, I'm gonna keep it on.
a pretty skinny human comes up to you. Hi. You want to dance? Eh? I figure you look dainty, so I like that. I don't know if you're a human, but or a woman, but
That's nice.
I don't know how.
just follow me, and he picks you up. Okay, so he picks you up and then brings you over there. Make a performance check with advantage.
Do I see her get up?
Yes.
Okay, then
Oh,
I
good
just
stuff.
like I'm still having fun, but now it's suddenly like I'm gonna be watching
Perception
my,
check.
my shit. Yeah.
With disadvantage because you have other shit going on.
Performance? Oh, I have -2 to that. Performance. 11.
11?
11.
Okay. Yeah. So you're sloppy, but he doesn't seem to mind
Yeah.
as you lock arms with the others and you
Oh, man.
and you look down the line and you see Dagomarus
15.
also looking at you directly as you both begin to dance. Eupheme playing the pan flute off in the distance. Nasu.
I wish I'm like, where's Nasu? Oh.
You're walking through the streets. About to walk past an alley and then into the alley.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And they begin to beat the shit out of you
Yeah. Okay.
with your hands behind your back. They
I guess we're gonna kill some high elves.
So, you don't think we learned from Ashrin, did you? We heard you came from the spots of Terradosia. You're right out of there.
I told
We just
you.
let you through.
Told you we know what you know.
I didn't tell you to speak. What do you know? What happened to our city? You still hear the tavern in the background, dimmed. I don't know, I have no use for red men. Shh.
Whoa! Wait.
So, you're gonna tell us what happened to the city and what you had to do with it? Or you're just gonna be some red, poor, nameless soul, and no one gives a shit about it?
You telling me to speak?
Yeah. I am. Both of us are. What do you know?
How much have you heard?
I know the tree's on fire, and I know that the city's on fire as well. And the other one speaks up. That's all there is, other than you. And they just let you through. So, what is that?
A Baron of Tiliamon Delitas made it, as well as the Archdruid. He
Praise be to Zaradosia and Varantuk. But what happened to the city, and what happened to the tree?
It's not gone, but what we saw, it's not good. The tree.
I said what happened to it. I didn't say...
It's on fire.
I know it's on fire, but
Uh-huh.
how is it on fire?
Have you heard of the Warriors of Balazar?
No.
It's a army of disaffected humans led by a very, very strong man.
You're saying humans did this?
Very, very strong man.
Yes, I'm sure this human is very strong.
A couple days ago, there was a...
Oh, man, God.
Hold on.
You're gonna stick with this human story. We're gonna get to the actual meat of it. You're gonna try and lie some more.
This is the same shit I told them in Ashran, and they let us go. You think I'm lying?
Make a persuasion check.
That's a fair point.
You still have.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, you get Bardic Inspiration?
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they look at each other. And be damned. I actually don't think you're lying.
I got my hands tied behind my back. I'm getting beat by elves. I ain't want to lie right now.
You know your place. I like that. You wanna go get drunk? You wanna go forget that you're so beneath me?
I'll never forget.
That's the correct answer. And they unlock your shackles.
Whoa! Oh, you really
and they
just gotta lick
and they stand you up. The larger one into the
God.
stomach one more time. Go have fun with the drow. And they leave.
So,
The minute you walk
I
in,
already killed a bunch of them.
it's like,
What's more?
You guys just drag their bodies.
I'll just go resurrect and then poof them like I did their
Yeah.
brethren in Kretala, and then they can suck it. Fuck, man.
Okay.
That's so
Wow.
rude.
However, you all, in the end, have all begun to have even more of a merry time. The next song has begun to play, and you all sort of begin to tucker out. Dago's still dancing a bit, because he's being encapsulated
yeah, I was
by
like,
everyone.
roll a 15.
Vivian, you eventually break off from the gentleman. It was wonderful dancing with you.
Yeah, thank you.
And she begins to dance.
I'll go sit over by Dago stuff again.
And then Osiron is still.
He's clapping and like
Okay.
carrying on. Yeah.
Excellent. But you and Osiron are sitting there. As Nasu, what are you doing? Are you coming back to the end?
No.
Whoa.
are you
So I want to. I would like to sneak around town, and I would know what like seedy people out of place look like, especially
Make
at
a stealth
night.
check and a perception check.
Especially at night. Okay.
Zipping around the corners and his tail just like waves around. It's like a night crawler. Just,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's.
I'm gonna-
he's
Except
Ooh,
Eupheme is
ooh.
more
he's even
Nightcrawler.
little point.
Okay. Stealth and then perception.
that's very true.
Because Eupheme has that misty step.
I know.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
He's more Nightcrawler.
16 for perception.
Okay.
23 for stealth.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'll keep that in mind. But what are you two doing? Osiron and Vivian. You saying anything?
No, I think I'll just continue to participate in the
In the merriment?
Yeah,
Okay.
observe.
Yeah, for now.
And Dago, how long are you planning on dancing?
I'll basically dance until someone tries to feel me up, and then we're done.
Yeah, so as you're dancing,
Once someone's I'm just yelling.
as you're dancing, the dwarf on your shoulders, he's been like,
That's fine.
hands off my merchandise. I got you, man.
He's been defending you, symbiosis.
Hey, I'm only kidding. Unless you know. Never mind, I'm a little drunk right now. And just keep on having a good time.
Then I'll just keep going until at some point, like, I'll keep glancing over at Vivian and Osiren, but
Okay.
I'm having a great time.
So all this is happening.
Yeah.
You slink through the cozy and constricted streets of the Tudor architecture of Betwice. Thinking yourself rather stealthy, you do see one thing going on. Looks to be two younger individuals sort of like pushed into a non-alley, as the alleys are like this big, only like possibly 5 feet wide at the most. You sort of like pushed up, and you see them like looking around.
Are they like facing each other talking, or yeah? Okay.
And they seem to be handing something to one another.
Yeah.
Love notes.
I will. Yeah. Okay. I'll slink up, and then can I put my back to like the wall?
Okay.
And then I want to go, and I want to like brandish.
Whoa.
It's just like you see them. One of them looks to be like a 16-year-old boy.
Trading cards.
Hi, man. We don't want any trouble. And you look, and it looks to be marijuana.
Okay.
Fantasy weed.
Okay. Okay. I'll then turn and then face him in the.
What do you want, man?
Fantasy Blaze.
You're not a god.
Yeah.
You're not getting any of those.
Look.
And the other one sort of turns around and looks to be like a tomboyish girl, also like 18, 19.
What do you want?
Not
Are
here.
you red?
Yeah. Me too.
We ain't scared of you. We just buy some weed.
Yeah.
Working out.
Yeah. Right on. I'm not here to bust you.
Couldn't anyway.
Right. Look.
What do you want, old man? Also, why are
You
you so
got-
fucked up? Ho!
Huh? Yeah.
You like your lip is split. You're a little bit of blood trickling down. Nose is a little bit crooked.
Yeah. They lost.
Whatever, mister.
Look. You got anybody part of the Warriors in town?
Warriors?
Mm-hmm.
Like a what? Like,
And then the boy.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about, eh? Like, what warriors? You on a little bit too much of something a little bit stronger than this, yeah? You smoking a little bit of
Look, is
Laetitia
it?
power,
Look, is
yeah?
it just you, chitlins? Just that is this as far as like trade goes in this town?
Well, we don't fucking with any slits or anything, man. We're just in for some weed. Yeah.
If you're, hey man, we don't want to be around you. And they sort of like.
Okay.
Fantasy weed.
Okay. All right.
Now I know what. Oh.
I'll just hold on. I'll chill in the alley for a bit, and then this is all I saw that stood out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this looks like a very transient town
Yeah.
for most people, and if you live here, then crime just isn't really that big of an issue.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Betwice. I'm not sure we're gonna head back to Betwice.
I can dance at the bar. Okay.
Dance at the bar. Yeah.
Okay. After, damn.
Like petty crimes still happen, obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
organized crime, I mean,
The bar stops in between.
yeah, doesn't seem to be.
Not it. Yep. Okay. Shit. Damn, I don't even shit on me. Yeah. No, I won't. Okay. So after chilling for a little bit, I'll go back.
Okay.
To the inn. Yeah.
Because of your power, again, D&D adventuring blood within you, your wounds have begun to heal already.
Cool.
You look less swollen than you were before.
Okay. Nice.
After about 40 minutes or so, Dago, you do get tired, and you're sweating, and the dwarf is sort of like hanging off you at this point. Are we going still? No, put me down, please. And you put him down, and he
Oh no.
just falls flat on the ground.
I just pick him up and set him on somewhere.
Yeah, on one of the
bench or
stools
something.
near the
Be
bar.
face
He,
down somewhere.
he
Just
like
hang him up.
Yeah. Little overall.
foam is just like covering his beard.
Oh, well, I just kind of make it so that he wouldn't die if he was.
But
to
he's
throw him.
sitting up.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if it
He's
was
just
like this because I was like,
No, it's just foam from
gotcha.
like the excess ale, like on the.
I'll take my magical rag of rags and I'll wipe up some
So
of the foam.
you don't see this.
Oh, okay. I thought he was right next to us. My
And then Dago comes back sweating. Eupheme also comes back sweating.
That was good. Good job.
Thank you. I didn't think you could move so quickly.
Well, I didn't think I could either. All right.
That was fun.
At this point, Nasu comes back in a little bit worse for wear.
Before I
Oh,
join
okay.
the group,
Yeah.
goddamn, am I able to get up on the table, go on one of the tables in the middle of the?
Sure. So
Yeah.
you guys see
Okay.
this. Nasu just sort of like
Just kind of
with one eye sort of closed.
Okay, I'll just stand up.
and then I just kind of want to like present myself and wait to see if like
They all sort of like.
yeah.
And
then
then
I'll
so one of them, hi, it's the gun guy.
And then I'll slowly start dancing.
Make a performance check for me.
An apology dance.
Oh, it's cocked.
that was cocked.
Okay, we're gonna use a different one. 17.
17.
Yeah.
So you watch as Nasu begins to rock a little bit, and they, and then you see Nasu jump back and land on his tail, and and they all.
If I could, I'd like to use like my tail as counterbalance and like start doing the like Russian kicks.
That's exactly what I was.
Yep.
The bar sets ablaze once more as you all smile as Nasu enjoys himself, a little bit beat, but not his spirits. Yes. After about an hour of drinking,
I'm beat, and let's hope that he didn't kill his way out of that jail.
I was celebrating.
Would probably look worse than that if he had.
Yes. All right.
Um,
We need to go show you at some point.
yes, they still haven't given us our keys.
I'm gonna go get the keys.
okay. But I will say that this takes place about 30 minutes after you saw Nasu originally
That's
start
fine.
dancing.
Yeah.
And Nasu eventually comes back to you guys as you are about to get the keys, and you all gain 1 point of inspiration.
That was good.
That was really well needed. Very much needed. Tavern.
Okay,
That
but
made me desperately miss going outside though.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Go outside and immediately just like go into a bar and then they're like, fucking kill him.
all right. But you head to the bar. You get the 2 keys. that Nasu paid for, and you head back to the group, which Nasu is at the table across from you guys at this point.
Perfect. You got the keys.
Oh, perfect.
Keys.
Yes.
Great.
There's two beds per room. So,
You good?
how about me and Osiren take up one,
Perfect.
and y'all can take up the other.
All right.
No offense to you, Nasu, but I think I'll just pay for my own.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
I appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Let us go to Euphem's room.
Right.
Do that business.
Mhm.
Tell Eupheme whatever needs to be known. You tell us why you look like this and why you are not in jail,
Oh, right, yeah.
and then we shall rest.
Well, if we must. I mean, it's only like 12 at this point.
Holy shit! I cannot go anymore.
It's about midnight. You guys have been going for about 3 hours now.
Are you going up to the counter?
Oh, Siren is here.
Yeah. While he's doing that, I would like to try and flag. I would like to separate from the group for a moment so they don't think I'm weird, and I would like to go try and flag down a particularly sweaty dwarf.
Okay, so yeah, you find one holding one of the casks, sort of like, "Hi,
Hi, sorry, I know you're very busy.
I am. Yeah,
I'm an alchemist, and a potion that I was hoping to make.
you want my sweat?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you do."
And I'll take a vial, and I just want to try and get like 6 drops.
Yeah, and he sort of
worth.
like squeegees some of it. You good?
Thank you so much.
Oh, I love it. All right, have a good one. This.
Thank you too.
All right, and there you go.
That was Solas is right. They really do love giving people their sweat, and I would put that in my own ticket. I got dwarf sweat.
That's
I was so nervous. I was
That's
like, just
amazing.
ask. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna walk up to a dwarf as this creepy masked lady be like, can I have some sweat? 6 drops to be precise. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. I'll just quickly buy like another room. Oh, sorry.
Okay. By the way, the rooms were a silver. Sorry, 2 copper.
I was like, whoa, you
It's
must be
2 copper.
fancy.
It's 2 copper.
It's about to be the best bet
So-
in the world.
Cool.
Well, so it's right this way. If you follow me.
Yes.
All right, so you guys walk up to the second portion, which is sort of a mezzanine area over the first portion. Then you see some more private tables. Private tables, again, it's still going wild and people are hanging over the banisters. But you see a doorway to your left, and Eupheme knows the way, opens it up, and you walk through a door into the bridge that extends over the archway that you saw as you went in. The crystal windows filtering in the oil lantern lights of the street. As you walk through, there's a little bit of calm, but one person seems to be walking through, drunk. Okay. And they walk. Just
Damn.
but you eventually make your way to the other building, which you see a staircase right in the center and halls of rooms on either side. Walking to Eupheme's room, you open up a golden wood, sort of maple wood or birch wood door with a brass handle. Opening it up, you see a bed off to the side with 4 posts dangling down some fine fabric that separates the bed from the rest of the room, with red bed sheets made of a slightly coarse cotton, but it's somewhat refreshing. And a window with panels that open out and some cool air pouring in. Just welcome, since you are all sweating. Just above a bowl of fruit, folks, to have some apples, and that's it, because that's all that's in season right now.
They're fresh though?
They look fresh. Yeah. So grab an apple.
Fruit.
Yeah, I'll grab an apple.
Ration.
Yeah, so you grab an apple.
Please, have an apple.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I thought we were in our rooms. I would not have one of your apples. I would wait until we got into our rooms. I'm very
But you
sorry
are in
about that.
Eupheme's room at this point.
I will eventually eat an apple.
Okay. Yeah. Monster just picks up an apple, chucks it, polishes it out.
I want an apple so bad.
Do I see Hithgoal, like, immediately?
No, because you have a separate room for him.
Oh, I thought that's where I was taking him.
No.
Oh.
You just went to the Eupheme's room.
Yeah, I'll fish around for the Eternals.
Okay, so you fish around for it. You find it underneath your bed.
Thank goodness, okay.
No, you find a little note that says, haha, Maxim, pussy.
Don't leave your window open.
Well, nice to have this target off my back. I would have been more careful if I knew there actually was one.
We didn't really understand the full extent of it until maybe a couple days ago.
Well, Osiris, I wish you the same amount of luck that I had, if there truly is a target on this thing. Yeah,
Perhaps they
Thank you. You have no idea how much this means to me, and how useful it will be.
And you see the Grenmore symbol carved into it.
I'm just
Again, it
staring
looks
at
really roughly cut, and you feel the burning tingle of it as it touches your skin.
I knew we were great, but I never imagined we'd make something this mystical.
Swirling around within its translucent form.
When I identified it, it was necromancy and what other kind of magic?
Every single kind.
Whoa.
Yeah, but there was like a specific one that like you couldn't identify.
There was
Yeah,
one
it
I
was-
didn't understand.
It was, again, you couldn't really,
Wait.
it was not soul transmutation.
Okay.
Nah.
You would have figured that out by now.
Okay.
It was, you couldn't really identify any bits. It just seemed like you were seeing all types of magic.
But you did distinctly, I remember you say that I did detect some necromancy. from
All of it. You detected every type of magic,
Yeah.
but it was only detecting it. You didn't, it was like, it was all part of something else. You couldn't really discern.
Well, I'll explain that the best I can.
Interesting. Interesting.
Like a full spectrum, basically.
I don't really know what to make of it, but
And the necromancy wasn't really necromancy. It just had, like, again, like the Baron was saying, is sort of like it's the signature of necromancy. You just didn't know what else to really call it.
I've never really seen anything like it in terms of its actual arcane makeup.
Well, in my mother's book, she spoke of certain crystals or gems, right? That would direct channels to certain pools of magic. Maybe this is a modified version of one.
Interesting. When we were down in the ruins, when we were learning about the magic they were doing there, they also made use of gems, soul gems. Is it
Soul
something-
gem?
Was it something similar? Or?
No, nothing about souls. It's just, I don't know. Something that held a connection to a great body of magic. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
So you both really smart about magic and such.
Yes, to a certain extent.
I'd say I am. Still don't know what this thing is, though. That's nice. You'll have something to chat with about all your... This one thinks everything is necromancy. Absolutely everything.
A lot of stuff is necromancy, in all fairness. A lot of we saw down there.
Was it?
It was an amalgamation of necromancy and another kind of magic, but it was necromancy.
I suppose I have to take your word for it.
Where's this bowl of lightning?
Right.
He's so unsure.
Follow me.
So you head to a room, not right next to it. It's up one floor and about 5 rooms down to the right.
Whoa, that's far away.
He said that he didn't have any rooms next to each other.
Poor Hipko.
You walk in, and you sort of bump into something, and it rolls back.
Oh
sort of,
no, baby!
Hi, little buddy.
And again, it's about this big now.
Is he still just round?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Rotund. I want to.
grabs
Give
up
my little
onto you
hand.
and sort of like onto you.
Hi.
Oh man.
Just looks at you and
I'll-
then grabs
I
onto
don't know,
you.
yeah, I'll take my glove off and just kind of.
Wow, he's gotten big.
I have no idea what he is, but he's very sweet.
Was he hurt?
It zaps you a
And
little
it
bit.
like sort of like tries to stand and he gets all wobbly and looks directly at Dago.
Do you want to hold him?
Again, it sort of just like plops
I
down.
want to make him
Dag-
fall everywhere.
Dago
Just
grabs
throwing
him.
around.
It seems to just travel on the body. So his limbs just rotate around, no
That's so
fixed
cool.
point. So the eye or the vortex just swirls up at you. Grabs your thumb.
Man.
It's just hard for me to trust something that speaks so little. Which would say something.
I'm sure it could say lots if, we knew it might have a different language. He just doesn't know it yet.
So this will be traveling with Osiris? Because it travels with that clink, whatever you
I
call
don't
it.
know.
And I took him because I didn't.
We didn't want him to get hurt, and we didn't want the High Elves to do something to him.
Yes, I thought you said there was a connection though between this and
Yes, Clink was struck with lightning, and that creature emerged out of him afterwards. I don't know if he was birthed of the Eternal Soul. I don't know if it was something about Clink. I don't
Interesting.
know if it's necessarily tied to it. I just, if it has been feeding off of it,
Right.
it might be helpful to keep them together.
Why do you want it? Him?
I do not know. I don't know what it does.
It doesn't do anything. Just sits around staring at you while you're trying to sleep.
It does not sleep.
And it grows. And you say it grows.
He used to be maybe this big.
Well,
Are you done?
Here,
You look like you're holding a baby. To do with it.
Sort of is the ball. The vortex is just like sort of swirling around,
I've never
looking
seen
at
something
everyone.
like this. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Heard it.
I'll walk over to Dago and I'll pick him up out of it. Dago's
In fact, the only thing that you recognize it from, and it gives you a little bit of PTSD response, is a beholder.
okay.
But it looks far from a beholder, so you can still disconnect, but it still does give you sort of like a...
and I'll
And it's not, like, from Osiris' point of view, it's not behaving like a construct, it's behaving like...
behaves like an actual living thing,
Living thing.
like a baby. Like it's
Yeah.
behaving like a toddler. And Eupheme has noticed as well that it seems to have gone from like a couple days old to maybe like a couple months old at this point.
and I'll put him on my shoulder and be like,
Growing rapidly.
Baby. Listen, Osiris can make use of a cool lightning friend, right?
Will it stay on your shoulder?
yeah, he likes it up here.
Yeah, and he sort of like begins to like crawl up your head and then like grabs onto your horns.
Man, he's such a baby.
Feels amazing, by the way, on your head.
You say it doesn't eat anything, it just lives.
I mean, yeah, he just has kind of been since he appeared.
He hasn't given us any reason to distrust him.
All
He's
right.
just a little creature.
Well, you say that you don't trust it, so you don't want to travel with it.
Oh, I don't mind traveling with it as long as I'm not responsible for it. I'm
Well-
not the responsible type.
All right. Well, we will take care of it, I guess.
Should we separate it from the Eternal Soul?
Don't you wish you could ask it?
I do too.
Maybe you can
How about
point
this?
or something.
How about this? Where's the Eternal Soul thing?
Osiris has it. Do you need it?
I was going to try something. All right.
Grab it off of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
just like,
I just go like this. Touches it,
and you.
and then I kind of just like pull it away.
Bring Vivian close to it. It seems like Vivian a lot.
I'll walk over to Vivian.
Which thing? This thing or the thing?
The thing.
Thank you. I just kind of put both towards you.
And Hithgol
What's he doing?
to you.
Oh, it's between both of us?
No, to you.
It's just reaching out to you.
Oh, baby. Oh, well, I guess I have to take it now. I guess he's gonna be my baby
So,
now.
I hand the thing, or the thing, the soul thing. Shit.
Thank
The
you.
Eternal Soul.
Yeah, that one.
It's going to be pretty dangerous where I'm going. Probably more dangerous than
That is fine. It likes that one.
I'd like to study it though.
Maybe when we
Maybe
meet
have
up again, it might have developed a little bit more.
grow. Have that thing struck by lightning. If that helps. So
Could create more, I suppose.
Do we
Clink
wanna
was
create
a
more?
large man made of metal, so it was a little bit of a temptation for the lightning.
so yes.
Interesting.
All right.
Would you like to hold him? Or would he
love
mess with
to.
your circuitry?
I hope not.
Perfect. And while you do this, the queen is dead and the tree is on fire, and yes, you are caught up now.
Oh yeah, Eupheme, some big.
Switch between characters.
You ready for this one?
Yeah, a human shot Red Lightning out and caught the tree on fire and then destroyed all of Tillium on Dillytops and killed the queen.
And we escaped. And we are here now. And there is much more, but
And I thought I was good at telling stories.
Told you, you sell it in a book.
tell stories.
There's a group of humans. In Kretoa, they called themselves Humanity's Call. I don't know if they have a name for themselves.
I've heard them as the Warriors of Balanzar.
Yes,
Balanzar, didn't you
yes.
mention that name before?
Yeah.
The Titan God of Chaos.
Didn't you find something in the?
Yes, we opened up a door and yes.
No, I'm talking to Vivian. Didn't you
In-
find something about you were talking about that in
His coin.
right.
We found a Colidus coin in
Oh.
in the ruins. It had Balanzar's face on it.
Do you still have those?
I do. I have like 20 of them.
Can I will take
I
one.
have
Yeah.
like
Okay,
hundreds.
to my memory, I didn't see them yet.
You did? It
Oh, I
looked
did.
like Ivar.
Oh, okay, and I
Okay,
did
no.
mention that.
Yes.
Okay, because I remember him saying that, but I don't remember Anasu seeing it. and saying
Yes,
it was
you did
Ivar.
see it.
Okay, all right. Right. Ivar. Okay, I'm gonna
So-
hold on to one if that's fine.
Wait, did
The
you say
Titan God of
Ivar?
Chaos. We
Huh?
found a tomb.
Yeah, look.
And it looks like Ivar or Balanzar.
You've never seen Ivar.
Yeah, I have the old man.
But
Yeah,
he didn't
you
look
didn't
like
know it.
Ivar, right?
You didn't know it was Ivar.
I told him I thought it was Ivar because he said his name was Ravi.
That was canon. In
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that was in Gunbar.
no,
That was
it
in
wasn't.
Okay,
That
well
was
then,
in Kretoa.
Fuck.
Take it back then.
Yeah,
Like,
Okay.
Dagomarus has never seen nor has he heard anything about Ivar.
okay,
I
then
guess
I take that back.
Okay.
Lots
What did you say?
to get
You
caught
said-
up on.
You've
Very
had more
briefly,
dealings with Ivar?
We, I
But it looks like
drew some
Balanzar.
cards
Because
from
I've
a
seen
deck.
Balanzar.
It looks like Balanzar to you.
Okay.
I,
Cool.
I-
Ivar
Some
looks like
cards.
Balanzar.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I'm talking to
But because he says
God, I'm
Siren
so
was there the
sorry.
first time.
looks like Ivar, and I go, no, it's Balanzar.
No.
On top of the.
Oh my
Uh,
god, it was Osiren, wasn't it? Not Eupheme.
Yeah, on the Hero's Peak. Yes.
We, there was a lot happened. We met him again. He gave me several of my cards at once.
Who is this?
Ivar,
Yeah, this guy
the god of
right
Oh, it's
here.
Balanzar.
trickery.
Uh,
They look the same. I don't know why.
A little, I suppose.
I'll show it to. Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I've never, I don't know. Ivar, I don't know.
Well,
He
we've-
took away all of Clink's belongings. I have a keep somewhere, filled with monsters, but I have a keep somewhere.
to her name.
What else did he do?
Bestowed upon you by a god?
Yes, by the cards.
I remember.
That was
I
the
remember him turning back time once, right?
No, he erased your memory of all of it.
Of all of it.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what's canon. I don't know what happened with the wish cards. I have no idea. I
None
don't
of them.
remember.
Yeah.
The wish card the only wish that you remember happening was you saying, "I wish the curse was reversed,"
Yeah.
and that.
Oh, and he was gonna lift
Yeah.
Nasu's curse and he couldn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I squandered my wish. I have a keep. We got a bunch of jewels. We gave them to Clink so he could make armor. Clink died. We lost all the jewels. That was that.
He.
That was an expensive man.
That was an
Expensive
expensive man.
man.
Someone else is gonna go down into those ruins and have a good time.
Who the fuck is going down there?
I don't know, we did.
Again, you guys are very
Our next character.
curious.
Let's
You guys want to go down there
back.
again?
No.
He told me some stuff about myself that I didn't know before. So.
You have to watch it with him. He could be lying.
All right. We're trying to tell you, Fim, about what
Yes.
information. We don't need to tell him everything.
Right. The
That was for
queen's
Simon.
dead.
She's dead.
The tree's on fire.
That is why there is smoke in the air.
Everyone in Tilia Mondelitas who didn't die is now imprisoned in a trap of madness.
And you all had nothing to do with this.
No,
No.
We were
we were about to
victims of circumstance, you could say.
We were about to be sentenced. I was about to be put to death. And then
I had nothing to do with it.
the warriors of Balanzar
Nothing at all.
entered. And all of that happened. We escaped with 2 people, but we're the only ones who made it out of Tilia.
It was quite timely. The enemy revealed themselves right as they were about to announce our verdict, so it was odd, really.
Why?
And just the timing. It's funny.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
We're all grouped together as well at the beginning, at the center podium, to announce the sentence.
Yes.
This isn't some sort of joke.
No. And then we have a fairly good reason to believe that Glaucon has been rampaging in the south and destroying human cities.
We know it for a fact.
Yes. And that... Did you tell us he was fighting Titus?
No.
Wait, that was
because
Osiris.
no one knows.
Glorbax.
No one knows
he
that I
knew
have the
Glorbax
earring.
was going to Heimdall's, but
No one knows I have the earring.
Okay, then we
Oh,
don't know
okay.
that.
So I
because-
walked away and then I came
Someone.
back and I literally walked away from the group, came back and went, pretty sure there's bad things happening. That was-
So-
You know,
so
you
we
asked.
don't-
You asked, what did you miss?
Again, Titus didn't tell you that. Glorbax told Osiris that.
Well,
Yeah,
All
yeah,
Titus
that's
said,
what I-
all
yeah,
Titus
that's
said
what
to
I'm
you was, "You need to shut the fuck up because I'm trying to
Oh,
sleep."
Glover said that, but then Zed, they
Yeah.
were
Zed
in
at
Heimdall's,
Taxonos said,
Yeah.
and that
"Yes,
that shit was going down.
But Glorbax did tell Osiris that Glaucon was going to
because you
Heimdall's
put the
next.
earring
Mhm.
back in to ask, hey, what's going on?"
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's So I guess.
Okay.
So, we don't know what's going on down there.
Chaos just seems to follow you two.
Chaos seems to happen around us,
Let's
but
not use that word.
it is the titan of chaos that they serve. It's not necessarily our fault, I would say. I
It's
think
not our
it was
fault.
just a very convenient time in which a lot of important people were going to be together,
Right.
like the queen.
Kind of was you that got all the important people together in the first place, though.
Oh my gosh, we can stop pointing fingers.
Something would have happened.
It
with
was
Gretchen.
Making
technically, it was technically me
observations.
that opened up a gate. Oh, might have began the
Kretzola
whole
was
thing.
going to happen
Okay.
anyway.
Everything was going to happen. With us or without us.
We just were unfortunate enough to be there and to participate.
Yes.
Anyways, this is what happened. So they all caught up.
And you'll probably hear more.
And this is all to say that it's going to be a very stressful time now. for
Especially as a
humans.
human, yes.
Yes.
It's not like it wasn't before.
Well, it will be much harder now.
Well, that's a lot to drink in.
Yes.
Yes, well, we can get a night's sleep and hopefully we can rest. Yes. I'm tired. I'm going to my room.
Okay.
Oh, well, Matt.
I leave.
Okay, so Dago leaves, goes back to his room. Who he's sharing with, I'm assuming Vivian.
Vivian.
Okay.
So, find the room.
Who's taking the ball?
I got an extra bed. I'll keep him in my room then.
Hithkel,
Yeah.
you can stay with me. I only meditate. I don't need to lay down.
Fair enough. That's fine.
That sounds wonderful. I can finally close out the account on this room.
Yes.
Nice.
Is there any way I can repay you for not only staying here and holding those items, but for everything you did in the spine?
Oh. No.
I'm not in possession of a lot of funds or items that might serve you now, especially after some took some important things. But I would like to find a way to repay you.
Oh, I'm sure Eupheme's found invaluable stories we've been giving him to tell, right?
I would have made them up anyway.
Stories, I don't think, are a very even trade for near-death experiences multiple times a day.
We helped him too.
You had no idea how I was living before. No, it's fine. It's just another day. Well, I can't even say that with a straight face. But no payment is necessary. It would actually be insulting if you did.
Okay. Well, we haven't gotten any sleep for the past 3 days, just a strange transient movement.
Oh,
That much is right.
I've been there.
Oh, all right.
What do
Yeah,
you-
nah. Should rest these bruises.
What are you taking? Do you have any more?
Huh?
I assumed you were talking about drugs.
Oh, no. We were in a smoke cloud.
Yes?
We were being transported from Ashran to here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We're hot
Like
boxing the
magic.
train.
Yes.
Oh. You know, a lot less fun than I thought.
Yes, that is probably true.
All right,
You're
so
a lot more fun than we usually get, Eupheme.
Well, it's I get to be a little bit more cheery. The atmosphere is a little different here.
Yes, it is. We'll leave you to your evening. Will we see you tomorrow morning?
Depends on how early.
That's fair.
All right. So you guys are all heading to your rooms?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm waiting outside the door for Vivian. 'cause I can't
If Osiris and Vivian step out, well, we all have to step out because Eupheme sleeps in a different room.
Yes.
If they walk away, I want to pull Eupheme back real quick.
Okay.
Not too hard. I'm just barely keeping my balance right now.
Sorry, pal. I got my answer. And I'm still alive.
Yeah.
I hope you hold up your end of the bargain.
As you know, Nasu, there are plenty of distractions that can pull me away.
And I'm just asking you not to get distracted.
I hear you.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Yeah, I hear you, Nasu.
Appreciate you.
It is really good to see you alive.
So you guys all head back to your rooms after that?
I'll put the pillow on a pillow.
Yeah, head back.
Yeah, we're not going for a break. We're gonna keep talking.
No, we're gonna keep talking. And we're going for a break. We'll be back in about 15 or so minutes. Hopefully you stick around, but we will continue after the break. See you then.
Wait, can I-
So, yeah, we're live now.
Wait.
Wait, are we? Hello, welcome back. So, you all head back to your rooms, get a long rest,
Oh,
Tonight?
long rest.
and it is now April.
What happened? Did you guys not?
No, it's just nice.
I was
Oh.
sorry to into his new cloak.
You
Oh,
sleep.
your fancy cloak.
You sleep in spring mattresses, and you have a really, really good night's rest.
Hopefully we don't fall.
So wait, do I get a sleep or I just meditate?
I'll kill them.
Unbelievable.
I'll kill them with my hands.
It is now April 17th.
Yes, it is. Oh, I got super sweat.
What would you guys like to do?
We're gonna take another break.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do during the day?
Oh,
The day
during the
is
whole day.
yours.
Just a.
No. I'm just saying, what would you? The day is yours. What would you like to do?
Are we together now?
I'll say yeah. I'll say at this point, you guys meet back up in the main area. The hall is pretty quieted down at this point. You see the same dwarf that Dago rested on the stool. Just
Oh no, he's still out. Is he alive?
yes, he's breathing.
snoring? Okay,
but
cool.
It's like, holy shit, I killed him.
And now it's time for another stressful session.
Yeah.
Of dwarf killers.
Is there like a bathhouse?
That's an excellent question.
not that
place?
you saw.
Everyone's stinky in this town?
No, they, again, this town actually they have their own baths
Houses
in
and stuff.
their-
I'm gonna
In
go
the
up to the
homes.
bar
Okay.
if it's open. Excuse me, is there a place that I could wash up? Yes. I'm also I brought my back with the armor and everything.
Okay.
I have my armor. My armor, it's on my body. I have it.
I
No
don't
one
have
can
it
take
on my body. I just
I have it. It's in my armor.
like I went through some shit.
Yes. Yeah, we have a washroom here, but I think that it's actually being used right now.
All right.
A couple people got a little bit carried away last night. And
All right.
It has no. It was because of you and your friends, but it's okay.
All right. Well, I'll have to use the same water they're using right now.
No.
Okay.
Or we would bring in. It's
Then-
2 silver again. It's
Then
like renting an
I
entire
will
room.
pay that, and I will do that.
All right. We'll let you know when it's available.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sounds good. Is anyone else taking a bath?
No. I actually should be on my way soon.
All right.
Okay. Breakfast for any of you while you're here.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fruits and vegetables, please.
We got plenty of those.
Yes.
Do you have any of that turkey root?
Yes, we do. It's a delicacy in the Central Realms.
Yeah.
You know your stuff.
I'll have whatever. It's cheap.
We do serve. I mean, nothing here is the most expensive thing we have is Regalius wine, and we only have 1 cask of that per.
Then I will have fruit.
Okay. All right. We have imported mangoes.
Oh
Yes,
my
yes.
god, I want mangoes so bad.
Yes.
Dago has never had a mango in his life.
I want that one.
Okay, did you want them cut up and put into oatmeal? Because that's what a lot of our hungover patrons are having right now. Okay, so mango oatmeal.
That sounds good, yeah.
Do you also want the roasted turkey and stuffed fruit?
Yeah, so both. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Are you two having anything?
You have other fruits as well.
We have apples. Most of that is a bit more sweet, apple crisp, but that is lunch.
Okay. Mango.
Mango oatmeal. Okay.
I'll have the same, I think. Need
Mango
something
oatmeal.
hearty on the stomach, yes.
And for you?
No, no thanks.
All right.
I'll have the mango oatmeal and also 2 apples, just on the side.
Okay. Are you all paying together?
Sure, I'll pay.
Okay. I'll say that's 1 silver and 2 copper. All right, for all of that.
I'm liking you all the more.
Okay.
Thank you.
You hear
Yeah,
him
can I
sort
give-
of like,
Can I give him a? I'm gonna give him a gold and then.
did you want change for this?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. How much change?
You can take an extra silver piece.
Thank you.
Yes.
Gives you the change back.
Nice.
Something's wrong with me. This fruit thing, it sounds so good now. I'm like, oh, I don't know why I'm hankering for a minute right now. Like imminent scurvy.
Writes down your guys' order, rips it off, goes all the way around, and you hear him yell out your order to the kitchen.
Nice.
How hard does Osiren think it would be to find like a lead box?
You remember the last time you were here? They don't have a smithy. They only have an
right.
armorer. So probably pretty difficult.
Okay.
That would be smart, wouldn't it? I was going to offer you the one that we have, but it's a book size, so.
Yeah, definitely not
definitely
the
way
same size.
bigger. But
If you had Clink, you could have just had him shape it.
I'm sure Osiren could do something with it.
I think they have Greek here.
So, Osiren,
You guys sit back down at one of the benches.
yeah. Osiren, you don't need to hang around, pick up anything in town anymore.
The only thing I think I would need, I don't think I can find here, so there's no real reason for me to hang around.
Okay.
We've seen a lot together. I don't want you all to think that I don't care. It's just some things are higher on my list.
If I could persuade you to swing by Merchant's Rest after you're done with your family business, I'd like to come with.
Oh, well. To be honest, Nasu, I can't really promise where I'll go next, but you're all welcome.
Let me accompany you to your family's manor.
As long as you promise not to shoot me. Did he shoot you too?
Neither of those times were intentional. I just want to make that clear.
Your hand just has a mind of its own, I suppose.
The gun talks. I just.
Eventually, after about 20 minutes or so, all of your guys' food comes out. Steaming hot. Slides the Tukian root in front of you first, the oatmeal side. Sort of jiggles a bit, and you see large chops of mango with some brown sugar on top of it.
Oh, God. I think I'm just hungry. That sounds so good. She's going to get in it. That's partially up. And just
all right.
Nice.
I'm gonna look around for elves. Are there any elves in here?
It tastes, it's so good. Yeah, it's really good.
I would like to.
They're rolled oats, not
fruits.
like steel cut. They're
Okay.
rolled, not steel.
I'd like to take the Tukian root
Okay.
and then am I able to break it in half?
Yeah, so it's sort of like a baked potato.
Okay. Okay.
But again, the inside is a somewhat translucent cola color. The
Whoa.
meat is of it.
Whoa. Okay. If I can get a half portion, I'd like to take that and then take out my gladius, and then chop it up a little bit,
All right, yeah. So
and then and throw that in the oats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're making it savory oats. Yeah, so you cut into it, the steam sort of piles up, and you see asparagus in there, bell peppers, some potatoes along with it, along with a jubilee of seasoning and what looks to be a mushroom gravy of some sort on top of it.
Damn.
That's an
Cool.
expertly made weapon there.
Oh yeah, it's
Hours,
You should probably
weeks, he's probably spent building it.
You should put that away because people keep thinking you're brandishing weapons.
I just don't have a knife. God damn. So I have my thing of oats, and then another half just whole that I'm like eating. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
cool.
Awesome.
It is all very good.
All right. Bathhouse open.
Oh yeah, yeah. You see the door open.
Then I will go take a bath.
Okay.
Go take a bath.
So you pay the bartender
2 silver.
2 silver. They bring in some water. All right. So, are you good with the steam room? Then.
All right, I'm fine with whatever.
Okay. So that's how we heat the area.
All
So
right.
you use 3 of the buckets of water for the bath, and then you use 2 of them for the steam, and add on whatever you want.
Okay.
Just make sure you close the door and then shove the towel underneath.
All right.
Okay.
So I do that.
Okay. So you dump the water
Dude,
in.
I don't think I've ever taken a bath. At least not
You
not since being up.
Oh, no,
Maybe.
you took.
We took some in Trisfeld, but Dagomarus
Dagger
with
wasn't
us.
there, yeah. So you haven't taken a bath.
Oh, I took a bath when I got rescued from
Yes,
by
you did.
Glorax. Yes. Okay.
Oh, so you weren't
so-
covered in like rat.
Okay, cool. You feel very refreshed. I'll say you have 1 temporary hit point.
Yay!
Oh.
I'm gonna go fight this fucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now is as good a time as any. It was a pleasure to meet you, Yuffie.
I'm in the bathhouse probably.
Yeah, you
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Yeah. Dagger's just.
Before we get going, Vivian, let me take Hithgold.
Why?
When I was talking to the Baron, he told me that he can't do anything. Can't do anything about the past, but you can at least try to be better. And I want to try to be better than what Durs was to me. If you would give me this chance to be a mentor to this young one. And I'm going with Osiris. If we can find out anything about Clink, then, I feel it's all the better for it.
It went like it went like this to you.
I know! That's all I'm thinking. His little arms outstretched. But we're going to the drow place. I already had to hide him under some rubble and hope that he was safe.
If you're worried about
Wait, we're going to drop place. I'm kidding.
At this point, the door is open and you see 2 towns guard come in.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
Does anyone know, oh, don't even need to ask.
And they walk over to your table. Yeah, you're not in there.
No. I thought there was a big drow fellow with you.
who's asking.
I am.
Yes, I don't know where you went off to though.
I'm the commander of the guard. I'm Commander Eretrice.
what do you need?
You see a human underneath their helms, which are just cover the side and top of their heads with a pointy spike. He has a bit of a Fu Manchu. The sword comes down
Oh.
a bit, down past about here,
Damn.
with an interesting face that has like lines, like deep gouges where his face, where like his cheekbones and jaw begins.
Yeah, he's stepped away. I'm sure he'll be back shortly.
All right. The mayor would like to have dinner with you all tonight.
Always feel so special hanging out with you.
Heard of your visit, and yes, would like to get to know you. See what you're all about.
I do have some business to attend to. Is this mandatory?
No, it is not mandatory. You seem very rude if you do not, but it is not something too terrible if you do not accept.
I see no reason why not. I'll be
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Was this at like a city hall or something?
At the town hall, yes. That is where
Okay.
she resides.
Well, I mean, when opportunity calls, I usually say yes, so.
What's the mayor's name?
Ah, yes, may I
Let me
fuck.
find it.
Yeah.
May I? Fuck.
May I fuck him.
Map.
Ooh, mayor fuck.
Oh, shit.
Her name is Mayor Amara Sobek.
She's the one that's brushed past me the night before.
Amara
Feel like I've
Sobek.
heard that name
Sobek, yes.
Sobek. Okay. Well,
Well,
how
it's in my
kind
notes.
of the mayor?
So, are all of you accepting it? And then at this point, Dagomarus steps out.
Okay.
So,
Pores.
yeah, pores open, hair slicked back. Oh,
Steam coming off of
yes. Your reputation precedes you. I've just invited you, the rest of the party, to dinner with the mayor this evening.
Are we gonna be put on trial?
No, have you done something wrong?
No, it's just I'm drow, and people like to try and kill me for that. So it's okay. I will go to dinner.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
we have accepted going to dinner.
Yes.
Yes.
I shoot a look at Osiris.
All right. Then I will go to dinner.
I don't want to be rude.
All right. Sounds good.
So who is in? I need to tell her how many people are coming.
Were you not heading off, Osiris?
I will be. Well, it's an afternoon.
all of us.
All of you?
Yes.
It's 5. All right. I will inform the mayor.
Thank you.
And who are you? Man with the white hair. I was not...
Oh, I just assumed I was invited as well. Eupheme.
Oh, you are not invited.
Ouch.
I'm sorry. I was told that there were 4, and just to see how many of them were coming.
That's fine, I suppose. I'll just wait around.
Just to say, he has traveled with us quite extensively. We are just.
I understand.
No,
I
if
still
I'm not
will
wanted,
not
I'm
be
not
able
wanted.
to. She specifically invited those that came from Ashran.
All right.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. I can tell your feelings are hurt, and I understand. But there are plenty of wonderful restaurants here in Betwice that you can
We can have another fun night. at the
solicit.
bar. The tavern.
I will do what I will.
Well, hopefully there are no hard feelings with you and Mrs. Sobek.
Of course not.
I look forward to seeing you all there.
All right. Thank you.
And then turns around, walks out.
I just have my towel.
No, I see you got dressed.
I'm wearing nothing. I don't want to put on my dirty pants.
All right.
All right.
Well, look, as long as we're sticking around for the afternoon, I'd like to pick up some new clothes. I may be red, but like I can still look as best as I can, right?
I also need clothes.
As do I.
All right then.
Well, I'll just come along then.
Okay, so where are you guys going first?
Old Navy.
There. Old Navy. No. You think Dagomarus is an Old Navy bitch? You think Dagomarus is gonna put Old Navy threads on
Dagomarus
his
is
fancy Prince
like,
of the Drow
I
body?
put on
Spencer's
Spencer's threads all the
gifts.
time. Let's go. Yeah.
Dagomarus is Spencer's
Spencer's?
gifts, but that is a distinctly different vibe from Old Navy. Dagomarus is
Oh, I can't. I'm gonna get that.
2012 Hot
Ocarina of
Topic.
Time T-shirt.
And the dildo.
Throw that
That's Spencer's gifts.
No. Yeah, clothing. If there's clothing stores.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you make a I'll say a persuasion check to look around the town for a.
Eupheme will look for jewelry as well.
15.
17.
That's good. I rolled really well.
Vivian can talk now. Isn't
19.
that exciting?
19.
Fuck.
Persuasion.
Okay. So you guys walk out.
21.
21.
Wow.
Were you using Eupheme?
Yeah, the Euphemes. Well, looking for joy.
Yeah, okay.
Yosaren's not looking for it.
Okay, so you guys walk out into the courtyard behind, the small square courtyard behind the inn that you guys walked into. The area is smoky, smog filling the air, but you can tell that sun is starting to poke out far in the distance behind the smoke. And you see many people still walking around in town, enjoying themselves in this fine April day. But you find yourself traveling near the outer portions of the town, perusing and exploring at the far western wall. You find the town follows no real rules either as to how it was built, in that there are no roads that line the perimeter of the city in its entirety. The streets just appear to twist and turn throughout like a messy spider web. Very much like that of Dunbarrow. Very much unlike that of Dunbarrow, sorry. However, as you traverse the cobbled streets, running your hand upon the iron railing of small and steep stairs that run between buildings, and smelling the baked goods of the citizenry pouring out of their homes, you find a small open-faced shop near the southwest quarter of town. You see a very thin brick building, not touching the surrounding buildings by possibly a quarter of an inch, only about 10 feet in width and about 5 stories tall. A tiny iron balcony adorning each floor above the first, though it still retains the same half-timber architecture of the rest of the town. The same cross-hatched wood upon brick is seen, even in its thin form. The first floor is interesting. A white and blue canvas is pushed forward about 4 feet into the street and hangs over the open face of the first floor, casting a shade within. Underneath, you see a small shop fully encompassing the first floor. You see a rather intricate loom crammed into the back. Work tables lining each side, garments hanging from the short ceiling, spools of cloth stacked in corners and found within bins, and a spinning wheel currently spinning at the center. You see upon the stool connected to said wheel an incredibly androgynous human person with very long and incredibly straight gray hair that piles upon the ground. Their face is calm with brown eyes and bushy gray eyebrows. Their cheekbones protrude greatly and their chin is very pronounced. They wear a gray robe of sorts that looks old but very well maintained. They appear to be spooling some blue thread, pushing the pedal gently but swiftly with their left foot. Sort of like... Oh, sorry. Welcome.
You're fine.
You here to buy clothes?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, I sell clothes.
Good.
My name is Soraya Thembel, by the way, and I own this shop. This is Ferocious Textiles.
Great. Well, who would like to go first? You? Me?
Vivian, I think you're the most prescient about clothing.
I was just,
I say, standing in my absolutely fucking mangled, blood-stained fucking...
Yes, I would say that all of you need new clothes.
I was, looking for, honestly, kind of a complete new set, maybe some mushroom leather boots,
I can do that very easily.
creased trousers,
And they pull out some paper and go to one of the workboards and start sketching while you're writing.
maybe a dark-colored doublet and a kind of cape.
Okay. How long do you want the cape?
About to thigh length. Mid-thigh.
Okay. Do you have any preference in textile? Any preference in cloth?
I
Material?
don't have an extreme budget.
So something a bit more cheap.
A little bit on the cheaper side, not the cheapest.
Very, very well.
Maybe.
Sturdy?
Yes, for the
Hemp?
cape, for the cape, yes.
Hmm.
If you have anything in maybe a dark blue.
I can make it in a dark blue. Sounds good.
I have to look fly as fuck.
That'll take me about a week to get all done. And it will cost about 5 gold pieces. Do all of it.
Do you have anything already made, perhaps, that might...
You're pretty small. I don't think I have anything that size. Well, you're a weird size, not in a bad way, but you're just tall enough to not be in range for halfling, but you're just short enough to not be in range for any humans.
Yes.
That I have pre-made. I can try and speed it up, but
I would pay you extra, of course.
I would charge extra.
Yes.
It's 8 gold to be made in 4 days.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
And is there anyone else? And they grab another piece of paper.
Yeah. You have anything pre-made I could peruse?
Your size. How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2"?
Yeah.
Yes. I'd have to do some adjustments for your backside. And they sort of grab their mess of hair and just put a large threading needle into it. Oh, yes. I can certainly find something, I'd say a day, to tailor it specifically to your shape. But what are you looking for specifically?
I don't know.
Material, color?
Material, something not too spendy. I'm not trying to look fancy. I don't care about color. Maybe, like a vest, jacket, and trousers.
Okay, jacket. Would you want something canvas and mushroom leather for the jacket?
Possibly. What other options?
So, I just learned of a new technique. Bleaching and making some finer cotton a bit more hardy. I can make something sort of, I believe it's called denim.
That boy in denim.
My name is Levi.
It's pretty hard to make, but if you wanted something sturdy, I could do something like that, unless you wanted, again, canvas, hemp. Cotton is lighter.
Sure. How long does this denim take?
With her order as well, I would say it depends on how many parts you want.
Just the jacket.
Just the jacket? I could probably do the jacket in 5 days.
No, if you have something already made in the canvas and mushroom leather, then no.
Yes, I can. Well, I don't have it entirely made, but I can make that a lot more quickly. So I'd say about a day for that.
Well, Siren, are we spending another night before eating dinner? Are you looking to head out afterwards?
As soon as possible.
This is
You coming along with me is valuable, so I don't mind waiting.
okay. If you can spare another day, it'd be nice to get it here.
Time is sensitive, but what's a day to a week?
I can get it in Merchant's Rest if.
Merchant's Rest is a long ways away.
What do you have pre-made a day? That'd be great.
All right. I'd say for something like that, 8 silver.
And I take out a gold piece.
Thank you so much. Unless you want to change. Well, thank you so much. Any of you three?
Yes. Well, the pants I'm currently wearing are pretty fucked up.
Yeah, they're the
ones with
pants that you got
the
in
viney
Schwenten, your work pants.
Okay. Should I get a?
Oh.
The boots that I'm wearing. So when I put on and off my armor, I don't have to wear. Do I wear something underneath that?
Yes. You definitely would want to.
Yeah,
you don't
I
want
thought
just,
so. I just-
you don't want.
Pinching your bits.
I know. Yeah.
Probably a doublet and an undershirt.
Okay. Cool. So now we get a doublet and an undershirt.
Okay. I'm guessing mushroom leather doublet.
Yes, that would be fun.
Sounds excellent. And undershirt, did you want something hardier, lighter?
Lighter. Well,
Silk? Cotton?
how expensive would cotton be?
Not very. The south is filled with it, so I need plenty of shipments of cotton. Silk is hard to come by because.
Cotton.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, cotton. So a cotton undershirt, mushroom leather doublet. Do you care about appearance at all? Do you just want it to be fashion free?
Fashion for it. That does not matter. Those do not matter.
You want utilitarian?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
good.
for
We have that already made.
that's perfect. For
I
Pants.
have that already made.
yes, pants. I would like like white. There's like looser pants. I don't know. Not how would I describe this? Just like pants. If you have pants,
Material, tighter fitting, looser fitting,
looser fitting.
looser fitting,
Kind of
lighter,
baggy.
more sturdy. What?
It's lighter. Maybe.
More cotton pants then, or did you want
Yes, cotton
burlap
pants.
maybe?
Cotton pants or whatever.
Burlap is somewhat light and a
Burlap.
little bit-
Yes. I'll do burlap. And then do you have like a skirt? Not skirt. How would you say? Something that goes.
Kilt?
From my belt. Yes. Sure.
What would you like that made of?
Something
Coloration
sturdier.
for that.
Black. If
Black.
you have it. And then-
Easy. Hardy, light,
Hardier.
hemp.
Yes.
I can do that.
Yes.
The kilt I do not have. The doublet and the pants and the undershirt I have already made.
Perfect.
That will come back 7 silver.
All right.
I will hand over 9 gold.
Also
Oh, sorry,
kind.
silver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually,
And where would I buy? Sorry. Where would I buy belts
I can make belts.
and the boots that I'm wearing? Bad quality? Because I
No, they're fine.
Oh, they're good.
They're work boots. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then I'll keep those. Where would I buy a wolf pelt? Do they have wolves here?
You will not be finding anything like that. But I have belts that I've made.
All right. Just I need some new belts. Black belts. Black leather.
Mushroom leather, canvas, hemp. What do you want?
Mushroom leather. Yes.
Right. That is an extra 2 silver.
That is fine.
For how many belts, actually?
2 belts.
2 silver. That's what I got.
And the what the fuck did you call it? The guard thing. The shit.
the doublet?
The sash,
The
the doublet,
The thing you're wearing
Yeah.
underneath your armor.
yes.
Yes.
the doublet. Yes.
Do they have that in black? Black. Do you
Yes.
have it in black? Yes. Okay.
God, we're so
Awesome.
goth.
It's fun.
Two travels rolling and they're all black shit.
That will be done by the same time that his is done, as much of your things are done. However, I will need everyone's measurements, just so we're all
Okay.
clear.
I did have another inquiry. Do you happen to have a silk mantle already made?
What type of mantle are you talking about? Like a shawl?
Yeah, preferably with a hood and maybe not too long.
Okay, a silk one?
It's called mantelet.
That's a mantelette?
Mantelet. Those
Okay.
short ones, the little ones.
Huh? No, it still goes down to like my waist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not hard to make. Silk is just very expensive here, as we cannot farm it. We have to find it.
How much?
For something with that much silk, I would say 3 gold.
Okay.
We
Fair
would
enough.
just be throwing them.
And then I pass on 3 gold.
Guess I'll pass on
Okay.
3 gold over the top.
Yeah.
And what color would you like that?
goodness. What color's the mushroom leather in the canvas that I'm getting with my set already?
You never told me, so I wasn't going to color it.
Oh, you can just color it anyway.
If you would like, I would add no extra charge. You are spending so much money, all of you. Anyway.
If you're able to, the set would. It'd be nice to have it in green.
All of it?
The mantle. Could you do like gold color?
Yes, I think I could. I would have to call one of my friends to help me with the dye mixing, but I could.
What about like a? Well, is it tough to do like metallic kind of colors?
Yes, and it is difficult.
How about just gray? That'd be
Easy enough.
yeah.
Okay.
In the
Yes. What would you?
cerulean blue cloak.
Oh yes.
Matchy matchy.
Cerulean is
you had gotten that
Mine's
something.
blue. It's not cerulean, but
yes, that is a lovely color. Color of the South. I enjoy it. All right. Is there anything? Would you?
What was,
like
how much
anything
would that be? Sorry.
for all of what you already paid? Did you not?
Yes, but for the cloak, I did. No,
For the
I
Oh.
never had said a
oh
cloak.
yes.
It is fine.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
this is giving me such like service work vibes.
I know. I'm just gonna keep adding on.
Like,
Yeah.
the most difficult customers.
I would
this person
say,
has ever had.
what material are you making it out of?
The cheapest one, linen. Would that be linen? Or
Sure. Yes, linen is rather cheap. Does not flow very well.
all right. Okay. Whatever flows well. That is.
Cotton, not so expensive, light, and didn't dye very well as well. I dye it well, not you dye it.
Yes, I'll take that.
It's actually.
And can you
Humphrey.
make that one aesthetically pleasing of your choice?
Lengthwise and such. Is that what you're speaking of?
Lengthwise, yes, down to mid calf.
Then I will say what I have in mind,
Yep.
4 silver
All right.
for
Thank
that.
Sorry. The mantle, could I do cerulean blue as well?
Matchy matchy.
Very much, yes.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And you, what would you like?
I actually have thought of something. Yes, if you have any, it's hard to describe. I want a shirt with pronounced shoulders.
And they pull out the
Yeah,
paper again.
with pronounced shoulders that cinches at the waist and kind of explodes out towards the bottom to give me freedom of movement with my legs.
Somewhat like a doublet, but a little bit more.
Overcoat.
What?
Like an overcoat, kind of?
Yes.
All right.
And
I'm seeing something.
if I can get that, if I can get that in multiple pieces, like an inner shirt and then a coat, and the coat's in silk.
What material would you like this in?
The coat's in silk and the rest of the shirt in cotton.
Okay. And what color?
I'd like the cloak to be a deep,
cerulean blue.
a deep red,
Nice. Contrast.
purpley red.
Okay. And the shirt?
Black and gold.
All right. I can
Well,
do
no,
gold.
maybe not the gold.
I can do the gold. It's
But
just-
there is something. I mean, there's something else I want. Also, if you have any spare cloth or something, if you can fix some sort of ring to the end, so I can cover up my arms.
that is interesting. Okay.
Something that ties to the elbow and has a ring on the end that I can put on my finger.
That will be because of the dyes. I do have some pieces that I can tailor to match what you were looking for. Buttons, all of that. Brass.
Yes.
Brass, okay. 6 gold pieces.
Absolutely.
6 gold pieces.
Okay.
Fresh as hell.
Measures all of you individually.
I would, at any point, if while they're measuring other people, just kind of sneak behind a clothing stand and cast Alter Self, just because
Okay.
I don't want everyone to
You're
know
not
I'm a
gonna
drow.
change any of your sizes.
No, I'm just gonna change myself into like a
'Kay.
half elven woman.
Okay. Takes all of your measurements,
That's
writes them
my
down.
way.
I will have yours done in 2 days. Day after tomorrow it will be done.
All right.
Yours will be done in about 4 days. Yours will be done tomorrow. And yours will be done in 4 days as well.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
I'll be working very hard, but you have all paid my rent for many years. I do not see many custom fits. And you ordered many. I appreciate your business and the tips that were astronomical. I thank you. And have a good day while I enjoy my work.
Always
And they
two
get-
service workers.
And they get back to the loom and begin.
You can be as difficult as you want if you had an extra gold at the end.
Yeah.
Coming from a service worker, $5, anything. I'll do anything.
$20, $20.
You don't want to know what
All right. Where else does the day lead you? Again, it's only about 9 a.m.
Armory.
Okay.
Armory.
Yes.
Isn't there no armory?
Helmet. If there is.
in Betwice?
There's no blacksmith.
There's no blacksmith,
smithy,
but there is an armor.
Clothes.
Right.
You went there last time. Okay, so the store appears to be located at the corner of 2 streets, appearing to be extremely open with no walls or windows, simply situated beneath 3 other floors of residences and kept up only by a wall of neighboring businesses and the corner support beams that hold it aloft and the rest of the building. You see a multitude of armor sets upon armor racks and mannequins for observation. You see no leather, however. Only mushroom leather can be seen. Though you do see a wide variety of packs, metal armor of varying material, shape, and size, as well as cloaks and cowls. The owner of the store, a high elven woman of very short and very thin stature. Her age is indistinguishable, very much like most high elven lineage, and her skin is without a crease. Her features sharp, though her nose is a tad lopsided and her right eye appears a bit larger. Walks up to you. Greetings. My name is Thalmus. What can I get for all of you?
Yeah, you got anything better than what I got on? And I have the arm guards that I bought in Kermakurt.
Those are still going strong.
Yeah, but the rest of all I have, I think, is just standard like mushroom leather.
It's just leather. It's
Yeah.
actually leather.
Yeah.
I thought you had a breastplate.
Yeah, but like
It was aesthetic at first, and then he realized that, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Got you.
Yes, I have many things that are better than leather.
What's the next step up from this?
Many things I can build, or make, or order. Padded mushroom leather. I have breastplates, chainmail.
I wouldn't want chainmail. Okay, wait. Half plate would constitute how much armor?
Half plate, I believe, is 16 plus dex. I'd like to say.
Okay, but like on my body.
It's quite a bit. Half plate is quite a bit of armor. It's like a breastplate is just a breastplate. Half plate is like wearing a breastplate, a full plate, and that's it.
Okay. Let
Maybe
me.
some greaves or something like that. Maybe some
Thin
pauldrons.
greaves. Again, if you're wearing greaves, then you're basically wearing full plate.
If I'm in half plate and greaves.
I take that back. You can have shin guards, but if you're wearing the full like plate leg guards, then you would get all the disadvantages of wearing full plate.
Greaves are just the shin ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
greaves are just shin guards, whereas the full plate leggings are an entirely different animal.
Right. Yeah.
I got him on my back.
And Dago is just sort of like,
How much would be half plate?
half right. Well, let us see. I have to check my records. I believe it is quite expensive.
A breastplate is like 400 gold, isn't it?
Don't tell me that.
No, I'm sorry.
About to find
Sorry.
out.
So, for a half plate of armor, and we're talking steel or iron, really it is up to preference. Iron is stronger, but weighs more. Steel is a bit lighter, a little bit less sturdy.
Right.
I sell both for the same price.
Okay.
750 gold pieces for a half plate.
No.
You want to look? This is a very interesting sight. I'm sorry. I have not. A drow in my store. I'm sorry. I am not.
It's okay.
I'm not trying to be rude. It is just shocking, is all. And carrying what looks to be ceremonial armor of some sort. It is ominous. But something like that, say, many thousands of gold.
Yeah. Right. Do you make the armor to order?
So, I am not a blacksmith. I'm simply a armorer. Typically, I just sell what is around, and if people live here, I special order from Merchant's Rest, Ashran, and Tilia.
Right.
Though
Makes
I
sense.
believe something is happening in Tilia right now, and I've not heard any orders coming in from them.
Yeah, probably won't for a while. So, do you have like armored boots, maybe?
Yes, obviously, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, probably something like that. Steel.
Steel boots. Full plate boots, full plated boots. Do you just want steel tip? Do you want cleats? You have many.
I'm about to play some soccer in this bitch.
The
Greaves.
the full plate boots. How do they come up?
They come up to about your bottom of your knee. Into your
Yeah.
shins.
That makes sense. How much?
Again, I'm being completely honest. From what I see, gun strapped to your waist, leather, light armor. If you are fighting, seems like he would be in front, you would be in back. Don't really think you would want heavy things weighing your feet down.
Okay.
It is my recommendation. I see many travelers come in, never come back.
Wow.
That is if they don't take your recommendations. Or?
No, I recommend them certain things, but
Yeah.
the call to adventure does not discriminate whether or not you can actually do it.
Fair. Just a breastplate. How much?
Breastplate. So, okay, sure. Typically, I would sell an iron breastplate for about 400 gold pieces. It takes a lot of craftsmanship's craftsman time. However, I will give you a discount if your friend here allows me to examine his armor.
Absolutely.
It was far easier than I expected.
As long as you don't break it, which I don't think you would.
I think I would be hard pressed. If that is silver, which it looks like it is, and you wear it, then I would assume it is enchanted.
What about the just like mushroom?
It is enchanted.
It is?
That's the only reason why it does anything. That's why it's +1.
Yeah.
Oh, is it this one?
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
it is +1.
Forgot about that shit.
What about just the mushroom padded?
Padded leather?
Yeah.
It is far less expensive. Again, breastplates.
Oh, fuck, you're talking dirt cheap.
Giving it away.
75 gold for padded leather.
Okay. What I assume that would give me.
And that is full padded leather. Arms, legs, back, all of it is tailored to meet Central Realm's high elven standards.
And I would assume that would give me more AC than what I have right now.
What's your AC right now?
My leather armor currently gives me 11 AC.
Your armor currently gives you 11 AC.
You want studded leather then?
Okay, let me see really
Maybe.
fast.
Does it go padded and studded?
Okay.
I think so.
And my
So-
one's studded.
That would be light armor.
I heard that.
Padded is 11 plus dex.
Okay, so that's practically what I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Studded is the best
Light.
of the leather armors.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Studded would be
And then in
Okay, more.
I have broiled leather,
And more.
which is heavy. Armor.
no.
But-
Is studded medium?
Dude.
No,
Yeah,
studded
more
is still light.
Studded is still light.
Yes.
Okay. How much for studded?
So studded. And again, I misspoke before. I don't know why I said 75. It would be 5 gold for padded leather. Full padded leather.
Wow.
For full studded leather,
Yeah.
45 gold.
Okay.
And again, I would give discount if I were able to examine his armor.
Okay. Let's
I would take 100 gold off of breastplate, and I would take 10 gold off of studded.
yeah. Oh man. Shit. You said greaves are just the shin guards?
No, different types of greaves cover different things.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I can come back to that. The full studded leather sounds most attractive and economical. So let's run with that. Then.
Full studded.
Yep.
That sounds
Um,
excellent.
And your turn, Dagomarus.
Here is my armor. Of course, you can examine
Inches or
Yes.
dumps it on the ground.
I was going to get something, but I realized that since you said you do not make it yourself because there is no blacksmith in town, I will wait until there is a different town.
I honestly also don't think that just by first glance that you need anything for quite some time.
It was for aesthetic purposes, a helmet, but obviously it would have to be a silver helmet to match this. And
That would be very expensive.
yes, I do not have those funds.
Well, is there anything else? And you may pay me?
Right. So
35.
35.
Yes.
Brilliant.
You wouldn't happen to have any lead just lying around, would you?
Lead? No. In fact, most blacksmiths in the Central Realms hate lead.
Really?
Interesting.
It is too heavy.
Well, it's not good for building anything with now. I mean, making any armor with.
Exactly. And most people, I hear artificers do some things with lead, though they are a rare breed at this point.
Do you trade raw materials with the
Parent side.
with the other?
No, I get end product. I do not dabble in wholesale.
Okay.
And she goes back
Right.
to one of the mannequins.
Okay.
How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2"?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a day or so, and I need to fit it.
Sure.
Can I get your measurements as well? Okay. She gets your measurements as well.
Nice.
Yuffie will lean over to Vivian and whisper, "These idiots have to pay for their armor."
I expect my armor back.
When do you want it back? Can I have it for the day, and you can pick it up at closing?
At you with someone else
Yes.
about that.
That's okay.
That is more than respectable. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And where did this armor come from, if you don't mind me asking? Where did you come about such fine...
The Underdark.
Oh. Well, thank you for being honest.
Yes.
So this is ceremonial...
Drow armor. It was given to me.
This was given to you, so
Yes. I'm Drow.
I understand. An important one at that, I see.
Yes.
Well, the town has welcomed you, and as much prejudice as I may have, you seem nice. And thank you for letting me examine your armor.
Of course, please do not let anyone take it. I don't think you would, but you understand.
If I was going to have anyone take it, I would have them buy it first, because I would move far away on my own galleon ship. All right. Anything
yeah.
else?
Y'all need anything?
No, I think I'll be fine. Thank you.
Bahamut be with you, Moradin, Varanduk, and Terradosia. Okay.
And with you.
Where are you going now?
I think that was everything I needed. Plus, looks like we'll be here an extra day now, so if I think of anything, I can get it tomorrow.
Oh, you were going to be here probably next day. Anyways, you were coming to dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah, but like an extra full day now. Tomorrow.
Oh,
Yes,
correct.
I have to pick up my clothes. I realize that I can't go back home looking like this
Well,
for the first time. I'm sure you don't understand Dagomarus.
Are you guys walking through the streets as you're talking?
Yeah.
You see someone off
fucking Humphrey.
on the side.
Oh, no.
Is you fucker.
He's just haunting.
Hello. It is so fancy seeing all of you here.
Another one
say
of your
hello to me.
friends?
Hello, Humphrey.
Yes. What is my last name?
Hello, Humphrey Regalius.
Which is right.
Regalius
Of Regalius Family Vines. Thank you. Hello, Dagomarus. Scared?
Terrified.
I bet you are. Do you smoke?
No.
I'm gonna be smoking you soon.
Okay.
I picked it up. I think it makes me look rather cool.
I I like to grab his cigarette and smoke it.
Sure.
You will know what Regalius as well.
You can keep that one, actually, Redman.
Redman.
No, please. Oh. Pulls out. Wait, you do fire, right? Can you help me? I don't want to use another match. Come on, please.
No, I can't do fire. What are you talking about?
Dagomarus. I know you can do fire. Can you help me out here? Please, Astra.
Oh.
I would like to scooch in. Is there a way that I can potentially maybe control a fire firebolt just to be smaller and more contained.
Make an attack roll.
Oh.
Well, I've said it.
I was gonna do that, but then it says Astro. I was gonna be like,
Then it was going to be
fireball. Space.
Blow up
Just like this. Yeah, I'll help you.
Kill airballs everywhere.
19.
19, yeah, so you. And it. Oh, thank you, Vivian.
Of course.
I was just in town and.
Yes, we heard this last night.
Yes, well, I
I
slept
didn't
in.
get a chance to.
You are the person that they were looking for, yes?
I'm sure I was.
I've heard your tales. Are they about these folks?
With some embellishments, yes, but there's inspiration for everyone.
I had no idea you were so cool, Vivian.
You made me seem cool.
I'm an artist.
Everyone was cool. There was a battle on the bridge. You went into an underground city, yes? Your tale runs rampant through the minds of inns.
Yeah, I happen to be the red fucker.
Yes, I hear you shot him.
I thought you said you left that part out.
There's some things I can't remember some nights.
Well, I tell you, I like you. I really do. You sing tales, yes, a bard. I love me a good bard. I really, really do.
I guess I should thank you as well. I've
Where are you going after this?
been drunk on your wines a few times.
Oh, really? Regalius wine is such your lips.
When I have the luxury.
Of course, when you have the luxury. Is it not worth it?
Every time.
Not
Even more
send
if I
you
get
for-
someone else to pay for it.
Wow. I dare say. I'm erect yet again. Oh, where are you going after this?
I don't have a place I'm heading to quite yet.
I will hire you. Come with me.
And where are you heading?
Following him, of course, in the shadows.
My life's purpose is to watch this guy.
Like 10 feet behind us the whole time.
May I inquire if there's a story here?
Yes, he tried to kill me, and so I will be killing him. But I wait until the opportune moment. I think possibly along the way, I save his life. He looks at me. I say, "You're welcome, Dagomarus." And he goes, "I'm so sorry, Humphrey, yet again." And I say, and he falls on his back. But the relationship is healed just a bit, and then after battle and battle, we are fast friends. And when he thinks that I am his best of friends, that he can confide in me, I stab him in the throat and I watch him gurgle on his own blood. But he loves it. And I sing tales.
Naturally, you'd like me to assist with those tales, I hope.
Just don't let him.
You pay. What instrument do you play?
Don't
I
let him
play
call you
a
Astro.
few. Why would he call me Astro?
Just don't.
I only call people that do my servant work Astro. Like you, Dagomarus.
Oh, you were his servant?
Yes, he was. And what a terrible servant he was. You would think with so many muscles he could do something. I'm afraid not. But you play instruments, I play the lyre. Very well.
I'm a pan flute man. That is my expertise.
And I
But
see
do
you have a
dabble in
sword
other
on your
things.
back. Wow, what a sword that is! And he sees the Erlandish
Oh,
sage
yeah.
blade.
I'll
The
take that
sage blade.
Wow! I'm sorry, can you put that away really fast? Please.
then. All right. Is it not
Sorry,
beautiful?
I no, it is, I'm sure it is very beautiful. I something about silver and red rubies.
You traumatized him, you asshole.
This fucker needs to let shit go. Because, I mean, if he's gonna keep following me, then,
He's traumatized.
Is he a vampire?
No, it's because my sword had a red ruby.
Oh,
and it was
okay.
silver, and I fucking
And it was a drought blade.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to bring what a lovely time it is down.
I think that's the first time I've spotted. Well,
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really need to cut back.
Whatever keeps you going.
No, I just really enjoy it. What keeps me going is the fact that I love myself so much, my family's legacy, and a deep-pitted seek for revenge, but also adventure. I love myself some adventure. I'm somewhat of a bard myself, dare I say.
I'd love to hear your work sometime.
My work is in the blade and more in the woven tale. Less in the song. My voice is... That's quite beautiful, but I've never trained it, and so I'm quite embarrassed.
Well, yes, if we ever do travel together.
Do you want to hear the rest of it? Yes. Good lad. What do you say, Eupheme? Accompany me on my journeys.
I'm not doing anything.
Great!
But I mean, following them behind. Might as well just go with them, why not?
Sure, I will just be, following 10 feet behind Dagomarus. Not really to do anything. Again, I have a plan. Build a relationship, stab him in the back, twist of fate. All of that.
Well, I will be witness, and
Sing my tale.
if
And
it's
I
a
will
good
sing
one.
yours. In fact, you can be singing it while I'm doing it. I think that is quite the tale. There I was. In a Dunbarrow inn. Crisscrossed on the floor. With a drow right in front of me. Drinks sat nearby. And a man playing pan flute in the corner.
I
A gorgeous
forget.
man.
Does anybody else need to do anything while we're in the city?
No, I would like to hear this story about how I'm going to die. Is this what we're talking about?
Okay.
I just said
we're gonna-
I would stab you in the throat, and you would gurgle as
He plays
Eupheme.
Grim in Dunbarrow, which has been razed to the ground.
Oh,
I know. Change your story.
Waldeboro.
There we go. Perfect.
It is a small town, small inn.
Intimate?
Very. By the water. Your last dying breaths. Looking out into the waters.
That is very kind of you. I enjoy that. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
You and Dago intimate. I'm hearing it again. You really can't.
We can call it the bubbling bank, or at water's edge.
Nice. I like that. Oh. Do that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh. The fountain of elvish youth.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. No, I don't like that.
Blood in his throat.
Something dark and mysterious.
Let's go there now.
Waldeboro is quite the ways away.
Now let's go.
I will be following you wherever you go. You do not tell me where to go.
And I will go there.
No, it is
Right
not
now.
time.
Right now. Well, let's go.
2 months may be just enough time, Dagomarus. You will still not expect it, even if we are going for that. You underestimate my charms. You did before. Anyway, where you're going?
I don't think I'm going anywhere right now. Well, if you're hiring me to follow them around, I'm already friends with 2 of them.
We're going to Schwenten.
Schwenten.
Schwenten?
Well, I don't know. I have other things going on.
Where's Schwenten again?
Schwenton is in the
Southern
Southern Realms.
Southern
It's
Realms.
right on the forest boundary.
Right next
Like
to the
right
forest.
next to it. It's half of Schwenton is in the forest.
At the
half
bottom?
Of Schwenton.
No.
Yep.
It's in
At
the
the top?
center.
Oh, at the center?
Why have the visual aids if we're not going to use them?
Yes.
Map, map, map.
Oh, don't you worry about it. Step to the back.
Schwenton.
Schwenton.
Yikes.
Schwenton.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we're up here.
Yeah, right. That's correct.
But it's fine. It's actually because we're right next to Betwice, and then we go down the path.
You go straight down.
Obviously, stop by Gren because why not go to the origin story 10 times, and then just right down to Schwenton.
Just keep going back there.
And
It's like, I
then-
do not steal your fucking.
Back down.
The fucking world is burning. Get your fucking card.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill you. Every time.
Well, I will probably see you in a month. Tonight. Good. Pleasure to see you. Snasu?
Nasu.
Nasu.
Right. And I like put this thing out on my horn. Like,
Cool. Nice. Dagomarus. Eupheme?
It's a pleasure.
And, Grenmore.
Yes.
Man with arms. Walks into the
Every time. I don't know why it's such a trope.
what? What race is he?
Human.
He's human. Okay.
It's fun.
He's the weird kind. He's the fun one.
Hey, it's fun. Now we just know that he'll just be fucking following us.
Let's
I
have the
am
best friend. I swear.
Obsessed with him.
I like it.
Again, he's still just wearing the gladiator arm.
He needs a fancy cloak to like swish and then run away in.
Again, he doesn't seem all that there.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely. He's traumatized as fuck for sure.
Okay, so where are you guys
Needs
heading?
to get over that.
Sees
Blood gush out.
And then,
then just
sees
sees,
that Henchman leer
just a
over him and
big
feel
dude,
him, but just enough.
Yeah.
And then walk away.
Walk away and be like, I want to take his horses.
yes, and then gets tortured because he's too afraid to go down into. Oh my god!
I
unbelievable.
cannot believe he got captured by the Bodak.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
I haven't seen it. Was
We
it?
fought
You
one.
did, you fought one.
Dagomarus fought one when we went through the Scar of Cruel,
Yes,
which
you
we
did.
did do.
You were there.
When we
I was
went
at the Scar
back,
of
when we
Cruel.
when we went back through Heimdallas, we left Tristfall after picking you up, after Blurback saved you, and we went back through Thel, back to Dunborough through
The
Scar of
hailstorm
Cruel.
went to Thel.
You went
Then
through
went
it.
back into the Scar of Cruel.
We were on the cart, and we were being chased by hordes of fucking ghouls.
Dagomarus was that?
Yeah, that was Dago. That was right when he got back. He was shrimp. He had, dude, you were there. He was shooting fireballs.
I remember that happening. I swear that was canon, but I don't remember.
No, you were doing
No,
magic.
dude, Cannon was
Cannon
left
was
in
there the
in
first time.
Gretala, dude.
Cannon was there the first time.
I don't
through
remember
the
the
Scar.
Scar of Cruel second
You've
time,
gone
but
through
that's
the
okay.
Scar,
I
Scar
don't remember
two
saying
times.
that. Oh, that's fine. No, I guess I remember. It was so traumatic, I guess, that I fucking forgot.
Okay, so where are you guys heading? It's only
It was, I was
10:30?
in LA, so probably
Yeah.
connection issues. So I was probably like,
yeah.
You were
Wait,
like,
oh,
I
we're on a
don't
cart.
know,
We're on a cart.
I
Okay, yeah,
do
I'd shoot.
burning hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Scarf Cruel. Oh yeah.
So it's about, I'd say, more like 11 at this
Did you
point.
see that? I absolutely didn't know.
So who else do you guys know? I mean,
We
we
know a
just
lot of
bring obviously. I thought I was well traveled.
Again, you haven't seen Humphrey in real time for a year and a half.
Yeah. Wait, no.
No.
Shorter than that.
No.
I haven't even been.
In like since we've been
Oh.
playing the campaign,
Oh,
it's been like a
yeah.
year and a half since you saw Humphrey.
Humphrey.
In the actual campaign, it's been
A couple months.
10 months.
Yeah, like more than a couple.
Dang.
Couple.
Vivian's anniversary. Vivian's birthday's coming up.
Most of the month.
Yeah, we've only been out for like a year
Maybe
Yes,
a year.
10 months it's been.
since I saw him.
Yes, since you saw Humphrey.
Wow, we've been out for a year. It's our birthday this month,
I was out for a
Dagomarus.
little bit more than a year though.
No, you were out in the beginning of May. The end of May,
Okay, cool.
And then Vivian was
June.
June.
Yeah, nice, cool.
It's our birthday.
Well, I actually know my birthday.
I I don't have one, so I'm just counting the day I emerged from the
ground.
The ground. It's my birthday.
Yeah, so you guys have been traveling for 10 months before you saw
Damn.
Humphrey Regalius again.
Poor guy.
Nice.
Where are you guys headed?
I hope he finds his brother.
I hope he finds his father. And
I
we
hope
can
he
finally
finds
go
his
home and
sanity.
stay there.
Well, some people are just called to adventure.
Yes, well, unfortunately, this is not a very fun world to adventure in.
You know, if you find it. You can always find it.
Well, I have no other obligations till dinner time. So,
I have a couple more things I need to pick up, but I can do that on my own if you all have other business to attend to.
Whatever.
Any Betwice?
Have we, walking around, have we spotted any kind of herbalist or
Alchemy. You saw an alchemy store.
Fuck yeah! I'm going there.
Um,
But other people should talk so that I can look at things again.
did
there-
we?
Because I forgot so many
No,
things.
no, you have a question.
Yeah, dude. Damn. Would I have to make another perception or persuasion check for some sort of jeweler?
Oh, yeah, Yuffie must know what you
Okay, you guys would have found something similar. Osiren had been there before. It's called Tally Ho with Thine Wine, a traveler's store for central wines and other lesser drink. But they looked to have interesting, like, curios within. But you didn't see, like, a jeweler per se, but that was the closest thing that you saw.
Okay.
Yeah, let's head there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are heading there.
Osiren's gonna retire.
Okay. Going back to the inn.
Yeah.
He's gonna go home.
Dago, are you heading with Vivian?
I'm going to go to a store that would sell fruits.
I'm going to a general store. Would
This
you like to
man.
go to a general store with me?
So you guys head to the general store
Needs
first,
one
I'll say.
mango.
Yeah.
What are you guys getting?
What fruits do they have?
Okay.
I buy one of each.
One of each.
So you go to the Pax for the Road general store. So
Pax
found
for
right
the
next to
Road.
Astrid's Farewell, which was the armorer. You find yourself, as you enter, in a rather large shop. It appears that the second floor had been taken out in favor of extremely tall ceilings and shelving that extends to the top of said ceilings. Various ladders placed all around to assist in the garnering of items upon these. You see along the walls, upon the upper part of the room, what were once doorways. Their archways kept seemingly purposefully, almost as a reminder of what once was, long filled with brick and mortar. The owner looks to be a dwarven woman, long black beard that appears to be interwoven into metal armbands that extend up her arm, dwarvish inscribed within the metal. Her eyes are a piercing light brown, her nose slightly reddish and bulbous. In the center of her face, her cheeks large and sticking out of her thick black beard. The hair atop her head looks to be rather short, not done in any way, tousled and messy, though thick and hardy. Hi there.
Hi.
It's wonderful to see such lack of color people. You're very gray.
Yes.
Are you elvish?
Yes.
Some sort?
Yes.
I've never seen an elf that looks like you.
I wouldn't think so.
Well, it's always nice to see new people. My name is Braswold Entermine. This is my shop.
It's nice to meet you. Do you have fruits?
Obviously. Yes.
Then
I got fresh fruits daily.
Perfect. I want one of each.
One of each fruit?
Whatever fruit you have, yes.
Alright. I got mangoes.
Yes, yes.
Alright. I get that you like mangoes. I got mangoes. I got apples.
All right.
I got this interesting one. And she pulls up what looks to be a dragon fruit.
They're so pretty, but they taste like nothing.
And I got kiwis.
Perfect.
Those are my fruits. I got tons more vegetables, especially root vegetables.
Root vegetables.
Perfect. I want 2 mangoes, 1 apple, 1 kiwi, 1 dragon fruit.
Excellent.
Yes.
Say copper.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you.
There you go.
That's it. And I just immediately just start
Okay. Munching on them.
munching on it.
And what about you, little lady?
I was wondering if I could have about 20 gold worth of incense and charcoal.
Aye, I can do that for you. You're studying something that I don't really care.
It's for summoning a small creature.
Oh, fancy. Climbs up the ladder. She sort of wide, so you see her sort of like shake on the ladder going back and forth on the railing. Grabs some incense, and then on the way down, she sort of like looks behind and then shoves it in her armpit as she picks up the other bit.
Nice.
Oh, don't smell, I promise.
I don't mind.
All right.
I was also wondering, I know there's an alchemist nearby, but would you happen to have aloe vera?
Oh, aloe vera. That's a bit rare, especially since I'm not an herbalist.
Of course.
But I can check. It might be up there, maybe. I don't know. Let me check.
Thank you.
2. She climbs up and like. I don't think so.
Thank you for checking.
Slides down.
Yeah, that's so stressful. She's so talented. Okay, I'll fork over 20 gold. 20 gold.
Okay, she takes the gold.
Wait, that's 20 gold for incense and charcoal?
She
I
needs
need-
20 gold worth of
I
it.
need 10 gold pieces worth of incense
Oh,
and
of
charcoal
each, that's
to
right.
do Find
Find
Familiar.
Familiar.
And
Mhm.
I would like to have a backup this time in case somebody decides to take it from me again.
Where you gonna get a brass brazier?
I have one.
Summons an animal.
Yeah, she doesn't need that because it doesn't cost any money. You just need the things that cost money, otherwise it can be replaced by your arcane focus.
I also have like an alchemy kit. I can just burn it in pretty much anything.
Yeah.
As long as the actual brazier doesn't cost money. I don't
Components
mind.
are replaced by arcane focuses or component pouches if they don't cost money.
Sick as stuff.
It's fancy.
Otherwise, you would
Well,
be
let me check
God,
really quick
wizards
and
would
see
be
if anything
unbearable.
else
Yeah.
has
actually
been
Have to
fair.
be like a warlord or like
An absolute gaming warlord in order to play a fucking wizard class. Okay, now are you guys heading to the alchemist? Yeah.
Yes. Damn it. I thought I would have a little bit more time to look through all of this.
Okay, so while they are going to the alchemist store and while Dagomarus is munching on some mangoes, you all make your way to Talio with Thine Wine. A small shop nestled underneath a modest jetty jutting out from over the street. A tiny little placard can be seen set upon a beam situated near the shiny brown door. Upon the placard it reads, "Tally-ho with thine wine." As you walk inside, you are greeted with a very short room, only around 6.5 feet tall, and the smells of many, many wines dancing within your nostrils. You see in front of you a vast array of wine bottles and labels, casks and flasks, all jammed within this extremely modest wooden shop. To the right, you see a small little desk with what looks to be a rather old high elven figure. And by old, I mean slightly wrinkled, which is something none of you have seen very frequently. The only other one that you've seen is the Archdruid and the Baroness of Ashran. He looks to be rather well kept. His hair short and blonde, though the blonde looks to be a tad white in the light coming in from the decorated crystal windows behind him in the form of a bay. His nose is blunt, his eyes green and kind, and his attire is a tad disheveled. Green and black tweed vest buttoned up with his undershorts sort of poking out from his nice work pants.
hello.
Always a pleasure to see more people.
Howdy. Do you happen to be buying?
Well, it depends on what you're selling, I suppose.
Yeah, I was wondering if you'd take a look. I pull out the 7 pieces of jewelry that I got off the one
Oh, yeah.
guard in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see those. I might be interested, actually. I don't. Oh. some heft to it. Oh. What? The grain. Whatever that is. I'm not a jeweler. These all look rather nice. I deal more in curios, not as much in that. If that makes any sense.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I just realized you're red.
Yeah.
Quite colorful. I like it. It fits my store. And you, a human with such a range, so well dressed.
Why, thank you. I heard that there might be some interesting things like jewelry here, but
I don't have jewelry, but
you mentioned curios.
I do have curios.
What does that entail exactly?
A couple things. They never sell. But they are magical in nature. Just so you are aware, there is a reason they don't sell, and that is because they are very expensive. But I show them to everyone as people like seeing magical things. The first thing, he pulls out from like behind a lot of items on the side next to his desk. Pulls out what looks to be a mithril flask. Looks to have almost a chemical cooling effect on it, like a rainbow. Almost like bismuth, it ends up looking like. So, this. Well, it cools anything within it. Anything at all. You put something in there, no ice. Comes out so chilled, there's a bit of fog on it.
Could be very useful.
I can tell you're not impressed. That is fine. Let me show you another.
Sure.
Pulls out a bottle. Looks to be rather plain. Its form flawed, the glass rippled and imperfect. The stem a tad crooked, and not a single label placed upon it. Looks can be deceiving, I tell you. And he goes over to one of the corners, the brick corners of the wall. Ting! Just smashes it as hard as he can against the corner.
Am I having deja vu, or are these the same things he showed Osiris?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I was like, wait.
Has not sold them.
Same spiel too?
An unbreakable bottle.
Okay.
Huh?
Isn't the magical mithril also unbreakable?
No, that is... It is magical. But I think it can still be broken. I could be mistaken.
I don't know anything about it.
Neither do I. Puts the bottle down. Now, my favorite. You see a cork. This cork retains the freshness of anything it encloses. It never goes bad.
Actually,
Wine.
that's really cool.
Retains all of its notes, all of its scents,
So,
all
like,
the legs.
you put some in a regular bottle and then put the cork on it? That's...
Indeed.
Oh. Oh.
I'll give it to you for 40 gold pieces.
That's not too expensive, actually.
Hey, how much is the mithril flask?
The mithril flask. Now see, mithril is a bit more expensive.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It's 300 gold pieces.
Oh, wow. You said that fast so that it would hurt less. It's like,
Makes sense.
But rather pretty. And you pull that out in a bar, people respect you. Or at least I would expect. to be respected.
Sure. Probably makes anything you put in it rather refreshing.
Indeed it does.
Yeah.
See? This gentleman understands. Would you also like to buy any wine while you're here? I have plenty. Obviously.
It might be nice to bring the mayor a gift, right?
Oh, I'm not invited.
Oh, you can't go. That's
Oh, invited to the mayor.
but,
Thanks for reminding me.
Oh, a touchy subject.
Sorry, Yuffie.
I will push no further.
yeah. If I were to bring the overseer of this here town something nice, what would you suggest? Other than
This court.
Regalius.
Other than Regalius. That is fine. I would suggest Elven Summer by Eva Yu.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good Riesling dessert wine.
Wait. Okay. Sorry. Are the wines here sold in bottles or they're?
Bottles and casks.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a bottle of Regalius?
I do indeed. Very few. I have one cask. I have to keep it in the back.
Right. Obviously.
How much is a bottle?
Yeah. How much? Is
A bottle of Regalius wine?
Yeah.
That is 300 gold pieces.
That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
How much for the Elven Summer?
5.
Yeah. Okay. I'll pick one of them up. How that?
Please allow me.
Are you sure you can?
Yes.
Are you not invited?
I am not invited, but I'd like for this mayor to know my name somehow.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'll tell her that.
Industrious.
Yeah.
I'll give you a discount.
Oh, wonderful.
What is
Then we'll
that?
take 2.
Then it is 6 gold
Look at that.
for 2.
Good man.
Maybe I can.
That's
drink
industry
while I'm
squared.
alone.
Poison
Poison one and don't poison the other, and switch them up, and then you drink one, and then
It's
fun.
That's the Princess Bride. I was like,
Yeah.
you fool.
But then you don't get to see the ending. You either die in the room, or you're like, fuck, I just murdered the mayor.
Okay. So
No,
you
no
get
positive.
you get your 2
It's fun.
you get your 2 bottles, and
Yeah.
while this is happening, you 2.
All right. I got a shopping list. I'm ready.
Okay.
Go for it.
And I have the amounts this time.
Oh.
Look at this, and I organized them by recipe.
Nice.
Okay.
God.
Can you carry all of it?
You find Mountains Bee, Betwice Alchemy.
I want to be a mountain bee. Sorry.
Mountains be what?
Betwice Alchemy.
This is what happens when you let us have a good time in a session.
Whoa.
Yo, babe, stop.
Okay. You find, walking to the right of a fork, a small shop nestled beneath a jetty with 2 square windows rimmed with old wood painted with chipped seafoam green coloration, and 2 chairs sat up next to both of them to the left of the door. You walk into a very small shop. Light streaming in from the crystal windows just to your left upon a wooden round table, taking up a bit too much space, leaving only around 2 feet of space as you walk in. At the far back left of the room, you see a small seafoam colored countertop, just in front of a tall display of potions and alchemical creations. The walls and trimming is all painted white, but from a very long time ago it seems, and appears to be dimmed both by sunlight and small candelabras upon the walls that mingle with potion bottles that occupy old wooden shelving, further cramping the space. And behind the counter, you see a tabaxi man. His face small with a large nose, smallish green eyes with orange tabby fur. His ears are a bit floppy, and his neck fur poofs out just slightly.
I'm very emotional about this shop.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Such a lovely mask.
Oh, thank you very much.
And
Every time.
I'm lost for words. I don't know what you are, and that is rare.
I am a drow.
Oh. All right. And he grins, and a large set of cat teeth and his whiskers sort of like spread out. So. My name is Corbus.
Vivian.
Dago.
Pleasure to meet you. And what can I get you at my little alchemical shop?
I was wondering, do you sell ingredients as well as potions?
No, unfortunately, I am not an herbalist, but I do order them from Ashran, Merchant's Rest, Port Bailey.
This bitch really let me sit here and write down all the components I needed,
And then said,
only to be told,
Nah.
no, I don't have them.
herbalist? Nah.
I need them for my own creations.
Of course.
You see,
That makes sense.
most people who travel, I commend you for making your own. As I cannot tell lies, I do uptick it quite a bit.
I was wondering, I do have a couple healing potions that I might not be needing.
Yes, I will buy them.
Yes, how much would you buy a lesser healing potion for?
Lesser healing? Let me see. What do I typically sell them for? I would buy it 25 gold.
And potion of greater healing.
I'm impressed. Someone who knows quite a bit of alchemy, it seems. Well, 75 gold.
75 gold. Okay, wonderful. I don't have them quite yet. But what do you have in particular that might be beyond a regular scope of a healing potion?
Quite a bit.
It looks
I
like
am
it.
quite the alchemist as well. I sell healing potions, for one.
Yes.
Greater to superior.
Okay.
I have potions of dwarven dark vision, beads of nourishment and refreshment, warmth of the dragon's belly paste, elixir of the elvish upper hand, dwarven oil of staunch constitution, tea of animal speech in mixed form, and some tabaxi alchemy. Soul of the ocelot and the cornered cat.
What are either of those? I only know
of the
of
awesome.
draconic and dwarvish and elvish.
Most people do not know of tabaxi alchemy. Hails from the north and the Light Peace Fields. The Leonin are not the only people that live the Light Peace Fields, although they are the largest. The soul of the ocelot. And he pulls it up. You see a thick liquid that swirls within the bottle. Its coloration is a muddy brown with chunks of what appears to be plant fibers floating within its shimmering form. You see lipids of oil bubbling at its surface that appear to resist the mixing with the rest of the potion. This makes your combat a bit more potent, even if you're more experienced already. But it does have some side effects. And I'm just going to tell you what it does. The potion increases your chance to crit by a factor of 1 additional number. So, i.e., if your crit is typically 20, it increases it to 19 as well. If your natural crit chance is 20 or 19, it also makes it so you crit on 18s as well. This potion lasts for 30 seconds. However, if less than 20 points of damage was dealt within that time, the user is given a single point of exhaustion.
Okay.
The cornered cat pulls out a slightly quivering orange sludge, sits at the bottom of a small vial. that appears to bubble every once in a while, releasing a slight puff of smoke. The mixture seems to glow slightly, but only in certain places, like bands of gold and orange were placed within the sludge. This turns your blood into poison. So, if you are out, and again, in the north vampires and things that aren't very good. Orcs eat flesh. Such is the way of the north, and especially where I'm from, which is the northeastern part, which is near Badcool, and I wish not to talk too much about that. This helps deter and punish. So, this potion. When one drinks this potion, they gain 2 points of exhaustion and must succeed on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, or suffer 2d3 plus 3 poison damage. However, this potion turns your blood into a poison for any that may feast upon it. Whenever a creature attaches to the user's body, feasts upon their flesh, or drinks upon their blood, they must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw, or take 6d12 poison damage and become poisoned for 24 hours.
Wow.
Holy
How
shit.
much is that?
This one is quite expensive, as many of the herbs come from the north.
Sure, that makes sense.
150 gold pieces.
How much are you selling your beads of nourishment for?
10 gold? It's not too much to...
10 gold for one?
A pop?
For
Yeah.
one.
No. For 30.
for
For
3
30.
weeks.
Yes.
Oh,
For the
21,
full. For
yeah.
the 21. For the 21.
Wow, that is a
Beads
really,
of
really,
nourishment.
really good price.
Not really, if you consider what you make them out of, and you saw them, right? You saw what you make them out of. Well, the life powder now.
Life powder is now going to be rare.
Yes.
So
So
that's why-
now it's a good price, but
Well,
he doesn't know what's going on.
That's why I'm unfortunately going to capitalize off of that, because I will not be able to make the life powder.
Let's
again.
go.
So, I would like to purchase the cornered cat.
Oh,
And
yes. All right.
I would also like to purchase, that is 150 gold pieces, you said?
Hands you over the corner cat.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. No one is going to eat me anymore. 150 it was?
No one is gonna.
150.
Okay. So that means Pooh Buddy.
How long does the quarter cat last?
24 hours.
That is pretty solid.
So if Nasu had had it back in the dungeon, he would have been slaying those things that were attached to him.
I would also like 50 gold worth of nourishment beads.
Say no more. Just pulls out. Did you want any refreshment as well?
Let's do.
Mangoes. No, you're switching to the kiwi now.
Yeah, kiwi.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it with the skin on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's do 40 worth of nourishment and 30 worth of what was the word?
Refreshment.
Refreshment.
Yes.
70 gold. I have 5
Sho-
gold.
shoves all of it towards you.
yeah, 5 gold party. Let's go.
Well, this incurs absolutely no encumbrance for fucking months worth of food and water. I got what I needed. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I was so stressing. Put that all in the bag.
Okay.
Oh, that's spicy. This has been a wonderful help. I'll probably be
You're
by.
telling me?
Yes. And then I will hopefully be by to perhaps make a bit of a trade for the health potions at another time. Thank you. I'm very excited about this.
My pleasure. All right. So you guys head out. You guys are all heading back to the inn then to regroup.
Before we leave,
Regroup.
hey, Eupheme, you still have that calligraphy set on you that I saw you working on?
I do.
You, could I borrow a piece of paper and some pen and ink?
Sure. Hand it to him.
Thank you.
Are you going to write a note?
I'm gonna send a letter.
Don't let me be all in your business.
Thanks. Yeah, if I can find somewhere to just write it out. And I will write a letter to Bradley? Regalius?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
Yes, you do have a return address.
Okay.
So you're sending it to Bradley. Just send me the letter in Messenger.
Your brother looks fucked up.
And
He's following us.
so after that, after you send the letter, you go to the postmaster. You guys all meeting back at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where we're going to end it.
Okay.
Whoa, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's-
Thank you for joining us. If you tuned in later, again, you can see all the abridged episodes. If you're a bit confused on what's happening, I have up to 29, but the 30th episode will be coming up very shortly. If you wanted to catch up, you don't have the time to watch all of the longer episodes, fear not, everything's on YouTube. Handouts will be given out throughout the campaign. You can also check out our website for that. But other than that, I think we're just going to head out. Don't have any other announcements or anything to say. Thank you for joining us so much. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, and we will be back next Saturday at 6 p.m.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Bye.